Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 37th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank everyone in attendance for your support of ECHL hockey. The ECHL would also like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; AthleticKnit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2025 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Hotel Planner, official hotel reservations partner; Howie's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; Prolific One, exclusive secondary ticketing partner; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2025 ECHL Hockey Heritage Weekend. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
The Atlanta Gladiators know that nothing fuels our game like a delicious meal from Grandma's New York Pizza and Pasta. With fresh ingredients and a variety of mouth-watering toppings, Grandma's has something for every fan. Whether you're enjoying a classic pepperoni or trying one of their creative specialty pizzas, you can taste the passion in every single bite. So, next time you're looking to gather with friends or celebrate a win, head to Grandma's New York Pizza and Pasta in Lawrenceville and Sewanee, where great food and team spirit come together.
The ECHL believes that hockey is more than a game. It's an opportunity, a chance to connect, a chance to embrace our differences, and a chance to bring our communities together, creating teamwork, memories, and a lasting bond along the way. When it comes to hockey, no matter how it's played, we do it together.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
center point, Parker Bird. No Carter Savoy, number 27. He's a key cog to this power play, but Bryce Brodzinski scores another, and Greenville takes a 1-0 lead. Nearly found a man in stride. That was Mikhail Robidoux, but turned back. Galloway saved by McKay. Rebound! Score! Connor Galloway gets to his own rebound, and we're tied. 16:25 to go in the first. This one means a lot to me because in the parking lot, me and Connor Galloway got out of our cars at the same time. And I shouted to Galloway from one end of the parking deck to the other, "You're scoring a goal tonight!" And yes, he did. Connor Galloway ties the game, and it's 1-1. Brent Peterson, left wing side. He'll curl at the circle, roll-offs, lets it go. Save to Ritter. He's down, and they score. Bryce Brodzinski with his second power play goal of the night. Furiolo for Marquezan. He walks in, scores! Michael Marquezan ties the game. It's 2-2. Michael Marquezan does it again, and the Gladiators have evened the score. Let's take a look at the replay. When he has some time and space, Marquezan does not miss, and he goes glove side on McKay. We've got a brand new game. So Ben Poisson in the far corner. It's turned over. Marcinkiewicz for the win. Scores! Dominic's Marcinkiewicz, and Atlanta takes a 3-2 advantage. First it was Connor Galloway who got to his own rebound on the Gladiators' first goal, and now it's Dominic's Marcinkiewicz who does the same thing. Let's take a look at the replay. Pad save by McKay. And Marcinkiewicz was right there on the doorstep to knock it in. And Atlanta has the lead. It's 3-2. Berg back for Brodzinski. The hot hand shoots. It's blocked by Denemy. Denemy's got the puck. He's got a lane to the empty net. He dishes it off for Dylan Carabia, who scores! Dylan Carabia with his first goal of the season, and Atlanta takes a 4-2 lead. 3 assists entering tonight's game for Dylan Carabia this season, and he gets his first goal. And it comes via the empty net. An unselfish play by Carson Denemy. And an easy one for number 27. with the work on the face-off in the dot. Sylvester plays catch with Murray in the corner in a tight area. He finds Furiolo, who walks in. The one-timer, score! Cody Sylvester, a power play goal, and it's 1-0 Atlanta. They gave up 2 power play goals to the Ghost Pirates. Ross Armour first, Logan Drevich next as they look for another, and they've got it. Evan Noss, number 26, to the near wing. Kyle Jeffers holds on to the puck. He's double teamed into some open space. Noss shoots and scores. Yoder to center, stopped down by Anania, and Batelli works in, and Hyder gets down to make a beautiful save. Neely behind the Ghost Pirates net, wraps it around, comes loose for Topatic, who shoots, and the puck loose. Black doesn't know where it is, and they score on a delayed penalty. Cody Sylvester, with his 200th point as a Gladiator, ties the game. 1:49 into the second. And right along the half boards in the defensive zone, beautiful feed from Galloway to Armstrong. Marquezan to Galloway, save, rebound, score! Easton Armstrong, it's a 3-2 Glads lead. Carson Denemy gets physical with Armour. The puck kicked ahead for Drevich. Here is Pauliani, left circle, leaves it back for Sassona. Excellent work by Pearson, but they score anyway. It's a power play goal. Jarvis with 15 seconds left to go. Wheels behind the cage, draws a penalty, saved by Black, puck in front, Dietema scores! Up the ice, here's Jeffers. He splits through the Glad's defense, and Hyder swats it away with the blocker. Pirates bench, so Noss finds Ewens. Head coach Jared Stahl changing up the defensive pairings just a little bit, searching for some more offense. Mid-slot, Jared shoots, save, and Granowitz denied on the doorstep by Hyder. Apologies for any technical difficulties. Liam Gotimer here with you. Atlanta Gladiators hockey coming right up from Enmarket Arena. Thank you so much for everybody joining us on YouTube and ECHL's exclusive streaming partner, Flow Hockey. The Glads looking to keep their winning ways going against Savannah. Atlanta comes in 21-22, 4-2 for 48 points, while Savannah enters 22-23, 2-0 for 46 points. There we go. So with some technical difficulties behind us, we can now get started. Atlanta taking on Savannah at End Market Arena this afternoon. Should be a fun game. The Ghost Pirates coming in after a big-time win on the road at the Bon Secours Wellness Arena against the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. Actually, both these teams coming into this game following big wins against Greenville. Let's take a look back to Savannah's last game. Once again, coming last night, they won an OT thriller. The game-winning goal went to Liam Walsh. Riley Hughes and Reese Vitelli also scored. We won't see Reese Vitelli in today's game. Evan Cormier got the victory. He made 28 saves on 30 shots. And with that, let's take a look at our starting lineups presented by SenXL. First, for the Ghost Pirates, they'll throw out Pat Gay, number 12, Devin Pauliani, number 77 in the middle, Riley Hughes, number 28 on the right side, Josh Davies, Cameron Bull, Logan Drevich, line number 2, Kai Schwint, Brandon Sajan, Rylan Van Unen, number 13. The fourth line will be Kyle Jeffers, Liam Walsh, and Nick Granowitz. On the back end is Evan Noss, Dennis Sasana, Zach Ewens, and Andre Anania, Connor Lovey, and Keaton Pearson, with the man in between the pipes being Keith Kincaid, backed up by Evan Cormier, who once again got the victory. With that, let's send it down to ice level at End Market Arena for the pregame festivities, including the presentation of our colors. Hello all, and thank you so much for tuning in to a Sunday afternoon edition of Atlanta Gladiators Hockey. Liam Gotimer here with you. As always, it's an absolute pleasure as Atlanta takes on Savannah in the Battle of Georgia. Atlanta this season against Savannah 3-4-0-0, looking to improve upon that this afternoon. While all-time, the Gladiators have the edge over the Ghost Pirates, 16-14-1-0. The Glads and Ghost Pirates, as I mentioned during the brief pregame, each coming off of victories against the Greenville Swamp Rabbits. For Savannah, came on the road. For the Gladiators, it came on home ice. Real quick, before the puck drops, let's take you to Atlanta's last game. Connor Galloway, Michael Markazan, Dominic Marcinkiewicz, and Dylan Krabia all scoring for the Glads. Bryce Brodzinski netted 2 power play goals. Drew DeRitter made 26 saves on 28 shots in the win, while Dryden McKay denied 32 of 35 in the loss and surrendered 1 goal via the empty net. While in Savannah, in their last game, they won an OT thriller. Liam Walsh scored the overtime game-winning goal last night. Greenville had goals from Bryce Brodzinski. That's 3 in 2 games for Brodzinski. And Drew Krebs from the back end, while Riley Hughes, Reese Vitelli, and the aforementioned Liam Walsh scored. Dryden McKay made 35 saves on 38 shots in the loss, while Evan Cormier denied 28 of 30 in the victory. With that, the Gladiators will skate from left to right. Savannah from right to left. The Glads wearing their road jerseys in their white uniforms, while Savannah counters with their Publix Family Fun Day jerseys in the neon green. And those are your starters presented by Sen XL. And this is your first period presented by Hancock Whitney Bank. So Jeremy Hansel quickly throws the puck up the ice. Here's Alex Campbell, number 13, but Simon Boyko is in over the line, offsides. Alex Campbell is the newest Gladiator. He comes from the Milwaukee Admirals, and he has quite a resume. He is going to provide an offensive boost to the Gladiators up front. Campbell skating alongside Joey Cipollone and Simon Boyko in today's game. So Joey Cipollone will take the faceoff against Devin Pauliani, and Cipollone wins it back cleanly. Up over into the left wing side, here come the Glads. Patient with the puck is Chad Nychuk on defense, making his second start back from the American Hockey League since being returned on loan from the Admirals. Once again, apologies for the Nats sound, technical difficulties in Savannah. Cristiano Simonetto does a great job on the play-by-play. Said, well, they did a concert there, and, well, since then, the audio's been all messed up. 27 seconds into today's game, Atlanta and Savannah still scoreless. And here comes line number 2 for head coach Derek Nesbitt's group. It'll be Dominic Marcinkiewicz, who scored the game-winning goal on Thursday night. Blake Murray, number 92, who takes the draw, and he wins it back cleanly. Anthony Furiolo shoots. The puck whistles wide of Keith Kincaid, who is in between the pipes for Savannah. In goal for the Gladiators is Drew DeRitter, number 34, backed up by Dyson Skinner, number 1. So Savannah with the puck, they throw it over the blue line, but Atlanta quickly turns it back. Dominic Marcinkiewicz trying to utilize that speed to get to the puck, but he cannot, and here comes Keaton Pearson. Pearson, the third pairing right-handed defenseman. He moved it up the far wall, but it's quickly sent right back. Evan Noss, number 26. Second pro year for Noss. Dropped the gloves with Caleb Lawrence, the big-bodied forward on the Greenville Swamp Rabbits last night. Meanwhile, a breakaway for the Glads. It's Hernandez, and Kincaid makes a tremendous glove save. He extended the left pad to deny Randy Hernandez of the game's opening goal. If you're just joining us, 1:20 into the game, the Glads with a fast start. Derek Topatic, Atlanta's midseason all-star, looking to continue that. The puck sent in. Ryan Cranford can't get to it ahead of Keith Kincaid. It's moved along past Carson Denemy, who pinned himself to the right wing corner. And now it's one-handed into the Gladiators zone by Andre Anania on defense. If you missed it, here are Atlanta's lines. Once again, Alex Campbell making his Gladiator debut, skating with Joey Cipollone and Simon Boyko. Jackson Pearson does a nice job to keep the puck in the offensive zone. That allows Ryan Cranford to help out, and he misses just wide of the far post. Jackson Pearson still with the puck behind the net. He moves it along to the far wall, and the puck will just squeeze past the blue line and out to the defensive zone for the Glads, where Anthony Furiolo moves it up quickly. Here comes Atlanta. Looking to knife through the defense was Andrew Jarvis, as that was a little D-to-D connection up the ice. Turned back by Savannah. Looking to drag and shoot is Devin Pauliani, but he doesn't have a lane to the net. Pauliani, here's a stat for you. 7 games played against the Gladiators head-to-head this season. 5 goals, 8 assists for 13 points, as DeRitter makes a glove save from a point shot. Sent out by the Glads, goes all the way down, trickles to the goal line, and the linesman says no icing. Atlanta will go in hard on the forecheck. Here are Savannah's lines for those watching on YouTube. Zach Yoder will take a lap behind the Savannah net. He's quickly double-teamed, but utilizes that 6'5" frame to try and get to the puck. Connor Galloway joins him, as does Michael Markazan. That's the 4th line today. So Galloway, after scoring the 3rd goal in his professional career on Thursday night, got the Gladiators on the board shortly into the 2nd period. Here comes Savannah on the rush. No line change here. Instead, skating in is Riley Hughes to the net, and DeRitter extends his right pad, gets over to the near post, and keeps it out. You always have to watch out for Riley Hughes, who wears number 28. He gets the grade A scoring chance there. Scored for Savannah last night, former 7th-round pick of the New York Rangers in the 2018 NHL entry draft. 22 points in 18 games this season. Has gone back and forth between the Ghost Pirates and their American Hockey League affiliate, the Charlotte Checkers. Riley Hughes, one of many players that has done that. As Logan Drevich sends it in, tapped out by Connor Galloway, who at the end of his shift will go for a line change. Atlanta's first line comes out to the ice. That's Joey Cipollone, Alex Campbell, and Simon Boyko for the Glads. Maneuvered over the red line, stopped by Kincaid. He'll move it over for his defense. Savannah can't get out. This first line does a nice job applying the pressure. And it's interesting to see how Alex Campbell is going to mesh with Joey Cipollone and Simon Boyko. Of course, Cipollone just trying to get used to playing with Simon Boyko himself, as Simon playing in his second game as a Gladiator. But with no Eric Neely, no Cody Sylvester, Easton Armstrong, Patrick Marcinkiewicz, and Tyler Drevich also out on the forward side, as here's a breakaway for Campbell in his debut. And Kincaid comes up large again. 2 breakaway saves from Keith Kincaid. Meanwhile, Dylan Carabia pinches in. His pass to the front, closed off. Campbell comes back, takes a stick up high. But it's nice to see Campbell come back defensively and make the play to prevent the rush on the other end of the ice, despite getting a grade A scoring chance previous. So meanwhile, Savannah with the puck at the right point. The Ghost Pirates very shorthanded after losing 2 key defensemen to Europe. First, it was Nathan Staios, who is contracted by the Florida Panthers. As meanwhile, here's Alex Campbell again, and a quick shot is blocked down before getting to Kincaid. So Nate Staios is signed to Sweden, and Will Rydell also signs overseas. The deadline for players to sign overseas, get those lucrative contracts to where they can make a good amount of money and, definitely have a different opportunity in a different part of the world. That deadline coming up here soon. And we see Staios and Rydell both leaving the Ghost Pirates, as did Ross Armour, who led the league in power play goals at the time of his departure. Quick shot from the left point off of the stick of Andrew Jarvis is gloved down by Keith Kincaid. 14:29 to go here in the first period. If you're just joining us, Atlanta 0 and Savannah 0. Let me know who's scoring the first goal of the game in the YouTube chat. I want to know. I was on the money with my predictions on Thursday night. Can I keep it going? Well, 2 breakaways already before I even asked the wonderful fans on YouTube who's scoring the first goal of the game for the Gladiators. My player to watch is Jeremy Hansel, so I'll go with Jeremy Hansel. Let's take a look at our player to watch, Jeremy Hansel. 38 games played this season, 2 goals, 12 assists for 14 points. On the back end, paired up with Chad Nychuk. So Savannah here with the puck in the offensive zone. Evan Noss, if he touched it, would have forced an offsides. And that's exactly what happens as we have a stoppage of play. 14:16 on the clock here in the first. Jeremy Hansel playing in his 39th game as a Gladiator. A lot of top 4 minutes for Jeremy Hansel. And on the other side, I'm looking at another defenseman. How about Zach Ewens, number 7? Playing in his 37th game, 2 goals, 4 assists for 6 points. And with no Rydell and no Staios, not a surprise that Ewens going to be relied upon heavily as the puck is floated in back beneath the goal line, adjacent to Drew DeRitter. Moved out all the way down the ice. There will be no icing here as we're exactly 6 minutes into this afternoon's game. Atlanta 0, Savannah 0. Puck rifled in by the Ghost Pirates. Jackson Pearson waits for it in the defensive zone, and fanning on the dump in is Evan Noss. A number of scratches on each side today for Savannah. They're without Reese Vitelli, the former Gladiator, Liam Arnsby, Graham McPhee, and Mac Guzda, who is the 3rd goaltender. All 3 goaltenders on Savannah's roster, ready for this, contracted by the American Hockey League's Charlotte Checkers. So Jackson Pearson takes a hit in the corner in the offensive zone, sends it around to my player to watch, Jeremy Hansel, who rolls it right back to the other side. Carson Denemy from out high. His shot is blocked. And now moving out of the defensive zone for Savannah. And subsequently flipping the puck in will be Josh Davies, number 19. Glads can't get out of the D zone as taking a stick up high is a Ghost Pirate. He goes sliding down to the ice. No penalty there. So meanwhile, the Glads move up with speed. Driving down the right wing is Ryan Cranford. Never afraid to get into the dirty areas is number 21, as now Derek Topatic is held up his upper body. That will allow Gay to get a chance off of the give and go. Gay to the back door. They score. It's 1-0 Savannah. That all started with Derek Topatic getting held up at the blue line. And when your first pairing right-handed defenseman can't get back into the play, when Pat Gay, Devin Pauliani, and Riley Hughes lead the rush, bad things are expected to happen. As we see Gay from the left wing side over to the right and tapped right into the goal. And it's Andre Anania, the defenseman, that gets the tally. Anania out of Richmond, Ontario, Canada, the 21-year-old D-man, joins the rush and scores the goal, and the Ghost Pirates have a 1-0 lead. So tough way to start the game for the Gladiators. They have 2 breakaways in the opening 5 minutes of play, both denied by Keith Kincaid. And shortly thereafter, well, Andre Anania, number 6, the defenseman, scores the first goal of the game. So now Derek Topatic. He'll stretch it up. Alex Campbell, hard after the puck. He negates the icing. So here's Campbell. Quick pass for Boyko. And a sharp angle try stop by Kincaid. The stuff-in chance at the side of the net is also denied by Kincaid's pad. But Campbell will set it up. Down into the corner it goes. Cipollone moves it quickly. Anthony Furiolo waiting at the right circle. The puck does never get there. So 12:18 to go in the first. It's maneuvered in by Devin Pauliani. Pat Gay joins him. Simon Boyko has the puck, and he'll quickly feed Alex Campbell, and here comes number 13. Campbell weaves in over the attacking line just onside. Joey Cipollone will keep the cycle moving. Simon Boyko waits for it, had more time and space than he thought he did, so he immediately turns it over to Savannah, subsequently deflected by Devin Pauliani all the way to the goal line, and that is an icing presented by Sun XL. $11:54 to go here in the first period. 1-0 Savannah has the lead over the Gladiators. Offensive zone face-off as the second line of Blake Murray, Dominic Marcinkiewicz, and Randy Hernandez enters the playing surface. The goal for Savannah comes at 7:09. It's Andre Anania, his first from Kai Schwint and Pat Gay. Shots on goal, 7-3 Atlanta. So quickly, the Ghost Pirates come in over the attacking line, right wing side. It's rolled around. Into the corner it goes. The Glads look to get it out of the defensive zone, and they will. Dominic Marcinkiewicz held up, looks to the referee, but the official doesn't want to hear it. So the Glads forced to defend here as Logan Drevich with the puck for a moment, but it's tipped away from him, and Dominic Marcinkiewicz double-teamed. So it's turned right back by Savannah. All the way down it goes. First on the puck of the Ghost Pirates. They look to immediately center, but the puck does not find Logan Drevich. Cameron Bull in the trapezoid. Drevich will turn at the goal line, backhand the pass up top for Zach Ewens. The defenseman goes D-to-D and a quick chance, misses DeRitter, and he comes all the way out, gets a stop on the puck. And now we've got some pushing and shoving ensuing. Jeremy Hansel has Josh Davies by the net guard. Drew DeRitter there as well. Now we'll have immediate timeout. 1-0 Savannah leads. You're listening and watching Atlanta Gladiators Hockey on Flow Hockey and YouTube. A warm welcome back to Atlanta Gladiators Hockey. Liam Gotimer here with you. The Ghost Pirates with a 1-0 lead over the Glads. As we may have temporarily fixed our NAT sound issues, a warm welcome to everybody watching on YouTube and Flow Hockey as always. Atlanta with a solid start to this game, just have not gotten the puck luck. And Savannah has. With that, let's take a look at the tail of the tape for tonight's game. Savannah on the power play, lethal, 22.6%. On the penalty kill, pretty good as well, 82.6%. The Glads on the man advantage towards the bottom of the league at 12.4%. The penalty kill at 77.9%. The Ghost Pirates score a lot of goals, but they give up a lot of goals, 3.50 goals against. The last 10 games, Savannah sputtering a little bit, 3-7-0-0. The Glads 4-4-1-1. Atlanta on the road, 8-11-2. Savannah on home ice, 12-12-2-0. As we're back to hockey, Jeremy Hansel with the puck. Chad Nychuk, number 39 for Jackson Pearson. Puck one-handed along by Jeremy Hansel. But Andre Anania, who has the only goal of today's game, will send it in. To the left wing corner it goes. Liam Walsh, who wears number 24 thanks to the Publix Family Fun Day jerseys, not his normal number 27. Pearson makes the good defensive play. It splits the two players at the blue line for Savannah, so Zach Ewens forced back to defend with Pearson all over him. The puck barely moved away from Pearson to Anania, and now with some space, here come the Ghost Pirates, and a blocker save by DeRitter, who got the arm up. The Ghost Pirates try to re-enter the attacking end, but they're offsides, as the line of Granowitz, Walsh, and Jeffers will get a line change. Had a chance to talk to Alex Campbell after his first practice with the team before Atlanta took off to Savannah. And he told me what a welcome to the league to have a 5-game road trip right away. Couldn't agree more. He wants to play in front of the Gas South Arena faithful. As a quick chance from Riley Hughes, stopped by Drew DeRitter. Top of the zone, Pat Gay. To the right circle, Dennis Asana, who leads all defensemen in the ECHL and points from the back end with 44. Gay shoots a glove save made by DeRitter. Scooping the puck up, and here comes Alex Campbell. 4-on-2 rush for the Glads. Campbell to the middle, over to the right, Cipollone to the back door, and Kincaid slides over and makes another stupendous save. The Glads getting their opportunities, but Keith Kincaid saying no up to this point. 1-0 Savannah, 9:36 to go in the first period. We'll head to another media timeout.
The Atlanta Gladiators know that nothing fuels our game like a delicious meal from Grandma's New York Pizza and Pasta. With fresh ingredients and a variety of mouth-watering toppings, Grandma's has something for every fan. Whether you're enjoying a classic pepperoni or trying one of their creative specialty pizzas, you can taste the passion in every single bite. So, next time you're looking to gather with friends or celebrate a win, head to Grandma's New York Pizza and Pasta in Lawrenceville and Sewanee, where great food and team spirit come together.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Welcome back to Atlanta Gladiators Hockey. Liam Gotimer here with you. Andre Anania has gotten the Ghost Pirates on the board first. The second pairing right-handed defenseman in his 35th game of the season scored goal number 1. A beautiful backdoor feed finished off by Anania. So a face-off. Devin Pauliani looks to kick it back to the point. He cannot, so Hansel. For Pearson, back for Hansel. The Glads look to get set up here. Pauliani down into the corner. He defends Nychuk. Nychuk with it. Right point to the net. Takes a redirect, and Kincaid calmly sticks the puck aside. Savannah having trouble getting out of the defensive zone here, but now they will. Now up the left wing. Dennis Asana. Always have to watch out for him. He's watched closely by Chad Nychuk and eventually forced out of the zone. That's a good way to negate the offensive output of Dennis Asana. But now he'll stretch it up for a man, and DeRitter has to make another blocker save. Here comes Alex Campbell. He must be getting tired. Campbell shoots, and a save made by Kincaid. A Ghost Pirate goes sliding down into the far corner in a ton of pain. That allows the Gladiators to maintain possession of the puck. Andrew Jarvis at the left point looking to keep it in. He's double-teamed, pushed down the wall, now at the half boards. Dennis Savannah will go D to D, and Savannah is in pain as he goes to the bench very slowly. Hope everything is all right with Dennis Savannah. 8:27 to go here in the first period. Still 1-0 Savannah. Once again, technical difficulties for Savannah at Enmarket Arena. Calling the game remotely tonight. Quick shot off of the face-off is blocked down by Logan Drevich. He'll look to get it out of the defensive zone, and he will. Once again, they had a concert, and the Nat sound went out. So calling the game with an intense buzz in my ears and not a lot of hockey noises to go along with it. And I apologize for that for everybody watching on YouTube. Of course, we always want your viewing experience to be as best as it can. Not getting a lot of help from Savannah today, as here comes Connor Galloway. He's got Randy Hernandez driving to the back door. Stop down. Puck still there. Up along the left side. The Glads behind the net. And Logan Drevich will skate out, the captain for Savannah. 2 breakaways for the Glads in the opening 10 minutes, but not much offensively past that. It's a good time for Connor Galloway to come on the ice, and he does. So Topatic will snap it out to center. Zach Yoder, the Woodstock, Georgia native, will move it along. Savannah's defense looks to get it out, and they will. Turning and sending the puck out of the zone is Liam Walsh, recollected by Derek Topatic. Out through center ice, Zach Yoder deflects it. Andre Anania, who has the goal, finds Liam Walsh again, and another clean exit for Savannah. So Anania, suddenly an offensive force as he comes in up along the left wing, looks to center. Picked off by Anthony Furiolo, who makes the good defensive play, and he'll whack it out. The puck goes all the way down the sheet past the glove hand of Keith Kincaid, and that is a Sen XL icing. 6:57 to go here in the first period. I don't want to do it to you all, but it would be a lot easier for me and probably a lot easier for all of you with no Nat sound compared to just what sounds like a rave in my ear, to be honest. Here comes Topatic up along the right wing side into the offensive zone. He shoots and forces Kincaid to get down and make another stop, who has been solid here in this first period. 6:38 on the clock here in the first. Riley Hughes for Pat Gay. Gay with it as he's defended by Hansel, moves the puck quickly off of the give and go. Gay can't get to it. He's shoved by Hansel, and up along the half boards, the Glads will work it free. Jackson Pearson tried to lead Ryan Cranford, no luck in doing so there. So upon the re-entry for Savannah, they get an opportunity. It comes to the front of the net. Kept in up along the left point by Nas. Over to the right point, Savannah back out onto the ice. Good to see that. Pat Gay shoots from the high slot, takes a redirect, falls down right back beneath the goal line. Carson Denemy, Jackson Pearson, Ryan Cranford for the Glads onto the ice with Chad Nychuk and Jeremy Hansel defending. And Nychuk will start the up. Jackson Pearson over to the left. Carson Denemy looks to get it in deep, but Pearson was stopped down, took a check to the midsection. So that will allow the Ghost Pirates to move it up north. Riley Hughes had it for a moment. Jeremy Hansel makes the good defensive play, and he'll settle it down alongside Chad Nychuk, his defensive partner in today's game. So Nychuk gets a rain of boos from the Ghost Pirates crowd at Enmarket Arena for taking his time behind his own net. And the puck is subsequently turned over, so perhaps the Ghost Pirates fans will get what they're hoping for. Pad save made by DeRitter. Nick Granowitz with it. He spins it back to the top. Diagonal feed to the bottom of the right circle. DeRitter makes a save, comes back out. DeRitter has to make one more stop. So the Glads in the defensive zone. Simon Boyko for Joey Cipollone. Floated up. Alex Campbell looking to lift the stick of the Ghost Pirates back on defense. That was Connor Lovey. Puck is stopped down by Boyko. It gets an opportunity at the right circle, and Kincaid makes a glove save. 4:51 to go in the first. It's 1-0 Savannah. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching Atlanta Gladiators Hockey on Flow Hockey and YouTube.
The ECHL believes that hockey is more than a game. It's an opportunity, a chance to connect, a chance to embrace our differences, and a chance to bring our communities together, creating teamwork, memories, and a lasting bond along the way. When it comes to hockey, no matter how it's played, we do it together.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Welcome back to Atlanta Gladiators Hockey. Liam Gotimer here with you for yet another YouTube live broadcast. Of course, today's game being broadcasted on Flow Hockey as well. Thank you to everybody watching on there. As Atlanta looks to grab a win up against Savannah here this afternoon. The last time Atlanta was at Savannah, it came on January the 5th. Atlanta won by a final score of 4-3. Cody Sylvester scored twice. Easton Armstrong and Brendan Dadema also scored. Dadema with the game winner. That was his first goal of his professional career. We're back underway. Alex Campbell shoots, and another blocker save made by Kincaid. That's 4 shots in this period for Alex Campbell already in his Gladiator debut. What a solid addition he's been to the forward group. Much needed with no Cody Sylvester and Eric Neely. So the Glides in their own end. Simon Boyko redirects the puck into the offensive zone. Alex Campbell does not want to go off for a line change, but now he'll be forced to defend as the puck takes a funny bounce. Here's an opportunity and a one-timer for the Ghost Pirates. And falling down to the ice, I believe, was Connor Lovey. I don't believe he got a chance. Here is Ewens off of the give and go. Ewens to the front. They score again. Tipped in front, and it's 2-0 Savannah. Liam Walsh scored the overtime game-winning goal last night. He scores the second goal of the period for Savannah. And again, it's another net front play. That was very similar to the goal that Andre Ananias scored. It's a tremendous give and go. And Ewens, who was my player to watch, unfortunately, sent it to the front. And Liam Walsh tipped it in. I believe DeRitter tried to cover that puck before he had possession of it. And as a result, that's an easy one for Liam Walsh. So we play on. The Ghost Pirates now lead 2-0. Now outside of the line of Alex Campbell, Joey Cipollone, and Simon Boyko, hasn't been a lot offensively for the Glads. Of course, it took Atlanta 40 minutes to find a lot of their offense in their last game. A 3-goal third period, leading to a comeback win over the Greenville Swamp Rabbits on Thursday night, as Kincaid gets his stick down over to the far post. Derek Topatic will skate up into the corner. Hernandez has it, quickly moves it over to the left wing, but not wanting to pinch up was Furiolo. Smart play by Anthony Furiolo, getting back and defending with his team down 2 goals. So Devin Pauliani shoots, his shot blocked, and now the Glads will have an opportunity on the rush. Here is Dominic Marcinkiewicz and a save made by Kincaid. That was set up by Blake Murray and Derek Topatic. 13 shots in this first period for the Gladiators, only 10 for Savannah. But it's the goals that matter most, and the Ghost Pirates are up 2. The second goal for Savannah comes at 15:47. It's Liam Walsh, his 10th goal of the season, assisted by Zach Ewens and Brandon Sajan. So 4 different players with a point in this first period for Savannah. Take that, 6. Anania and Walsh with the goals. Schwint, Gay, Ewens, and Sajan with assists. And Keith Kincaid, perhaps, has been the star of the show for Savannah in this first period. 2 breakaway saves. This game could be tied. But the goaltender really coming up large for Savannah. And it hasn't been the best year for Keith Kincaid. 20th appearance of the season. He comes in 6-11-1, 3.20 goals against average, and a save percentage of .882. So the Glads here in the neutral zone. They'll skate up. This is Jackson Pearson, number 19. He looks to center. That was Chad Nychuk. He centered for Yoder. Again, it's intercepted. Now Nychuk will have to come back and defend. He cannot lift the stick of a Ghost Pirate, so it's sent in by Savannah. The puck behind the Atlanta net, and Zach Yoder will look to one-hand it out of the zone. He's met by a stick of a Ghost Pirate. As a result, the puck goes high up over the glass and out of play. 2:34 to go here in the first. 2-0. Savannah is in the lead. .234 to go here in the first period. Andre Anania and Liam Walsh both scoring for Savannah. Glads once again with 2 breakaways in the opening 5 minutes of this game. Alex Campbell, Randy Hernandez, both with breakaway chances. So Brandon Sagan, who has an assist already in this game, he looks to win the puck away from Jackson Pearson, and he does. So Connor Lovely quickly taps it back for his defense. Shot towards the net, misses DeRitter. Out of the corner it goes. Connor Lovey has it. He flings towards goal, and DeRitter was off balance. That one may have whistled past his glove. Luckily for the Glads, it just goes wide. Meanwhile, Jackson Pearson looks to drive towards net, fight off his man. But Logan Drevich, the captain, takes a hit to make a play. He gets spun around at his own blue line, and Andrew Jarvis back for it for Atlanta. He looks to stretch it up the near wing 18 minutes into this first period. Logan Drevich there, but the Glads cannot force it past the red line. So Drevich, outside of the blue line, will send it in. Dylan Carabia quickly moves it for Ryan Cranford, and now Jackson Pearson with it outside of the red line. He'll fire it in. So Keith Kincaid wearing the red pads with the green Publix Family Fun Day jersey. Looking like a Christmas tree. Here is Simon Boyko. He receives the puck off of the give and go. He's got a lane to the net, and a save made by Kincaid. Set up again by Alex Campbell. So down to the goal line. Here's a twisting chance for Cipollone. It missed Kincaid's pad. So Furiolo sends it down the wall. Pat Gay will barely move it away from Alex Campbell. And now up along the right wing side, here comes Savannah. Rink-wide feed. Here's Gay to the front, sliding over to the middle is DeRitter. Again picked off by Campbell. He'll work out of the zone, go skate to stick, and set up Topatic. And what a save made by Kincaid. Meanwhile, Savannah on the counter. Pat Gay has Anthony Furiolo, his opposite number, all over him. The Glads with many chances, but right now, Keith Kincaid 15 for 15 here in this first period. So in the neutral zone it goes. 40 seconds and counting to go here in period number 1. Here's that chance for Topatic for those watching on Flow Hockey. And Kincaid got the shoulder to the puck. So meanwhile, Marcin Kavics with his brother on injured reserve turns it over, and a quick chance from the half boards off of the stick of Cameron Bull is gloved down by DeRitter. Now Furiolo gets into it with Josh Davies. 26.9 ticks to go here in the first. 16 shots officially for the Gladiators here in this first period. And I would argue they've had the better of the chances. Savannah just taking advantage of 2 odd man rush opportunities. First, it was Andre Anania, the defenseman who scored his first goal of the season. The 21-year-old tapping in a backdoor feed. And then very similar play, Liam Walsh, the recipient the second time. Walsh last night with the overtime game-winning goal ended a stretch of 5 straight games without one. And here today, already in the opening 19 minutes and 33.1 seconds. You like that? He has made it 2 straight games with a goal. So meanwhile, Kai Schwint behind the net looks to wrap it around. DeRitter does a real nice job to keep his blocker up. That puck pinballed in many different directions and not where I believe Kai Schwint was initially looking to go with the puck. We have another stoppage here. 11.7 seconds left to go here in the first. Alex Campbell on an American Hockey League deal with the Milwaukee Admirals signed an amateur tryout agreement during the tail end of last season. At the same time, signed an AHL contract for this year. And with Milwaukee, played 18 games this year, 2 goals, 4 assists for 6 points. With Atlanta desperately needing help on the offensive side. Of course, no Cody Sylvester, no Easton Armstrong, no Tyler Drevich, no Eric Neely, among others. Finally, the Glads get some help from their American Hockey League affiliate with a forward. Of course, they've gotten help with Ethan Hyder and Jeremy Hansel, who have been amazing, but now they get Alex Campbell, who's a real nice boost, and he showed why in the opening 20 minutes. That does it for the first period. Savannah with a 2-0 lead over the Gladiators. With that, let's send it to a quick break, and then when we come back, I'll recap period number 1. You're listening and watching Atlanta Gladiators Hockey on Flow Hockey and YouTube.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 37th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank everyone in attendance for your support of ECHL hockey. The ECHL would also like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2025 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Hotel Planner, official hotel reservations partner; Howie's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; Prolific One, exclusive secondary ticketing partner; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2025 ECHL Hockey Heritage Weekend. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
A warm welcome back to Atlanta Gladiators Hockey. Liam Gotimer here with you. If you're just joining us after 20 minutes of play, the Gladiators trail the Savannah Ghost Pirates 2-0. Let's talk about how we got here. The shots on goal through 20 minutes. Ready for this? 16 for Atlanta, 12 for the home side in the Savannah Ghost Pirates. The opening goal would be scored at 7:09. Andre Anania would score his first goal of the season. The 21-year-old would net once again, goal number 1, assisted by Kai Schwint and Pat Gay. Then at 15:47, both goals coming at even strength, it would be Liam Walsh. 2 goals out of the last 3 straight for Savannah. He scored the overtime game winner against Greenville. And of course, in the middle of that, Andre Anania, and then Walsh gets back on the score sheet. His 10th goal of the season, assisted by Zach Ewens and Brandon Sajan. But perhaps for Savannah, despite scoring 2 goals in the period, the star of the show went to Keith Kincaid. He made 16 saves on 16 shots, while Drew DeRitter for the Glads denied 10 of 12. There were no power plays in that first period. There were 2 penalties. They were coincidental minors, both taken at 9:05. Blake Murray off for cross-checking and Logan Drevich off for slashing. With that, we'll take another look at our players to watch in tonight's game. I was looking at Zach Ewens for Savannah. He already has an assist in that first period. Now has 2 goals, 5 assists for 7 points this season. No Will Rydell, no Nathan Staios. Savannah going to need to lean on the 2-time Kelly Cup champion with the Florida Everblades in Zach Ewens throughout the rest of tonight's game, but he pitches in offensively in the opening 20. For the Glads, Jeremy Hansel had a solid first period, paired up with Chad Nychuk. Atlanta still looking for a little bit more offense out of their defense. We'll see if Jeremy Hansel can provide just that in period number 2. With that, let's take a look at a new segment I'm bringing to our YouTube broadcast. It's Throwing It Back, and I'm throwing it back to Atlanta and Savannah on January the 1st, 2023. You'll want to watch this. Take a look.
You read. As here's Neely on the near wing. Sylvester, his shot off the far crossbar. They'll call it a goal as Sylvester at 7:50. A perfect shot, giving Atlanta a 1-0 lead. Sylvester's 12th goal of the season, and that was a rocket. Catching the far crossbar and post and the back bar too. Fight right off the draw. Nico Blotchman, Josh Thrower, living up to his name with some early rights. Blotchman holding on. Thrower, some consecutive rights. Blotchman with an uppercut and an overhand right. And Thrower knocks down Blotchman and stands over him. And now Skio going after Dalton. As they got back up, Brady Fagan separating the two. As Thrower's 6'1", 201. And Thrower hyping up the crowd, knows his role. .13:22 left in the third. That fight was right off the draw, and now Dalton Thrower talking with Skio. As Thrower with a height advantage, gets the elbow guard loose, and swinging with some rights that connect it. Five minutes up on the board. The puck for a moment, gets it right back, but it's chopped to center. And here come the Gladiators far wing. Moving in, the pass across for Oliver, he scores, and it's 2-0. Tough toe to Oliver, 2-0 into the third period at 15:11. One turnover, one pass, and it was an odd man break. Oliver roofing it over Seville for his 5th of the season. Drebich, 2 seconds left, tipped on goal, and that'll do it. A 2-0 win for Atlanta. Savannah comes up empty on Sunday afternoon. The Ghost Pirates fall to 10-15-5. The Gladiators improve to 19-9-2. But you look at these two.
That was our opportunity to throw it back to January the 1st, 2023. David Tendek with a 23-save shutout. And how about that fight between Josh Thrower and the former Ghost Pirate heavyweight in Nico Blotchman? I knew a lot of the longtime fans would enjoy seeing just that. And with that, let's take a look at another segment only on our YouTube live broadcast. Where are they now? And we're looking at number 55, Josh Thrower, not wearing number 55 anymore. Currently number 7 for the Kansas City Mavericks, has played 31 games in Kansas City this season. No goals, 2 assists for 2 points. Those penalty minutes still right up there at 60. Josh Thrower certainly missed in Atlanta. Now with Kansas City doing well with the Mavericks, who are consistently in contention. But that was our opportunity to throw it back, and the first ever Where Are They Now featuring Josh Thrower. With that, we'll send it to another quick break, and when we come back, we're just 10 minutes away from the start of the second period. You're listening and watching Atlanta Gladiators Hockey on Flow Hockey and YouTube.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Hello, all, and welcome back to Atlanta Gladiators Hockey. Liam Gotimer here with you. As always, it is an absolute pleasure as Atlanta after the first period of play, finds themselves down 2-0 to their in-state rivals in the Savannah Ghost Pirates. Scoring first for Savannah would be the defenseman, number 6, Andre Anania, at 7:09. His first goal, the 21-year-old had his tally assisted by Kai Schwint and Pat Gay. Then at 15:47, also at even strength, Liam Walsh, the man who scored the overtime game-winning goal at the Bon Secours Wellness Arena last night, would score his 10th goal of the season and his second goal once again in as many games. The assist on Walsh's goal went to Zach Ewens, my player to watch, number 7, and Brandon Sagan, the forward, number 8. The shots on goal in that first period, Atlanta had 16, while Savannah countered with 12. The goaltender, despite his team scoring 2 goals, was the best player for Savannah, and that is Keith Kincaid. Number 30 made 16 saves on 16 shots, while his goaltending counterpart in Drew DeRitter, who wears number 34 for the Glads, denied 10 of 12. There were no power plays in that period, just penalties taken at 9:05 by each Logan Drevich and Blake Murray. Murray went off for a cross-check, Drevich went off for a slash. Once again, Savannah opens the second period with a 2-0 lead, and now it is time for our starters, presented by Sen XL, as puck drop is not too far away from Men Market Arena to begin the second period. In between the pipes, as he was in the first period for the Glads, will be Drew DeRitter. Atlanta once again wearing their white jerseys. Here in this second period, the Gladiators will skate from right to left. They'll open up with Alex Campbell, Joey Cipollone, and Simon Boyko on defense. It's Chad Nychuk and Jeremy Hansel. Drew DeRitter in between the pipes. For Savannah, they'll respond with Pat Gay, Devin Pauliani, Riley Hughes, with Evan Nass and Dennis Sasana on defense, Keith Kincaid in between the pipes. Those are your starters, presented by Sen XL. Dennis Sasana, right off the jump, will turn it over to Alex Campbell, who had 5 shots on goal in that first period, but he can't get to the puck to open up the second period just 20 seconds in. If the Ghost Pirates touch the puck, they will be offsides, and Pat Gay does just that 25 seconds into the frame. Pat Gay, who wears number 12 for Savannah, played for the Ghost Pirates during their first 2 years of existence as a franchise. During their inaugural year, during the 2022-23 season, Pat Gay played 49 games, 16 goals, 36 assists for 52 points. Had another solid year the season after, was subsequently moved on, to the Maine Mariners and was sent right back to Savannah. Sometimes the grass isn't greener on the other side. Pat Gay wanted to come back and play in Savannah with the Ghost Pirates. So Chad Nychuk from the defensive zone will look to flip it out, but it's quickly gloved down by Evan Nass for Savannah. He'll maneuver the puck back in. It dies as it lands at the skates of Chad Nychuk, so quickly picked up by Campbell. He'll throw it over to the right wing. Get it back. Campbell shoots. It's blocked. Andre Anania got his lower body in the way to deny yet another shot for number 13. He heads off for a line change as Randy Hernandez looks to send it down the boards behind the Ghost Pirate net, but the puck goes out of play a minute 9 into the second. Dominic Marcinkiewicz out onto the ice right now, skating alongside Blake Murray and Randy Hernandez. Scored the game-winning goal on Thursday night. And what a great time for his first as a Gladiator, am I right? So Blake Murray looks to win the draw, and he does. Murray had an assist on Thursday. Marcinkiewicz shoots into the glove of Kincaid. He made that one look easy. A minute 14 into the second period. If you're just joining us, the Ghost Pirates hold a 2-0 lead in another edition of this Peach State rivalry between the Glads and the Ghost Pirates. Savannah in their third year of existence. 22, 23, 2-0 entering play today. They can tie the Gladiators in the South Division standings with a win. And on that note, let's take a look at the South Division standings, shall we? Florida, 74 points. South Carolina with 63, tied with Jacksonville. Orlando who Atlanta will face tomorrow afternoon at 61 points. As Drew DeRitter sticks the puck behind the net, comes loose for Granowitz, but nice job by Randy Hernandez, the forward, to have Granowitz's stick tied up in a knot. So we play on. From the right wing corner, it's stretched out for the Glads, quickly picked off by Anania, who is stepping up at every chance he gets. But meanwhile, Dominik Marcinkiewicz to the back door, and Hernandez missed the tip. That's a result as Anania, I should say, stepping up. The Glads had a 3-on-2 rush, trying to put together a goal that looked awfully similar to both tallies for Savannah. Hernandez just missed the tip. Solid setup from Marcinkiewicz. So we play on. 2:02 gone by here in the second. It's sent all the way down from outside of the red line. This is an icing presented by SenXL. Once again, the Gladiators will continue their road trip tomorrow afternoon. Atlanta at Orlando. Noon, the puck drops from the Kia Center. With Orlando, the team that the Gladiators are looking up to in the South Division standings for that fourth and final playoff spot. Monday and Wednesday night's game. Huge for the Glads. But it starts with at least getting 1 point this afternoon. And right now, they've had a solid start. You would think with 17:55 to go in the second period, having 17 shots on goal, you would at least have tickled the twine once. But the Gladiators yet to have done that. And not for a lack of trying. That's just Keith Kincaid. Over 150 appearances at the National Hockey League level for Keith Kincaid throughout his illustrious career, now playing in Savannah, Georgia to close out his career. 35 years old is Kincaid, signed to an American Hockey League deal with the Charlotte Checkers. So Jackson Pearson looking to beat him. Drops it for Denemy. Give and go. Pearson shoots, and it's blocked again. The Ghost Pirates getting into every single shooting lane, and who blocked that shot? Andre Anania. Been saying his name a lot today. Anania from Richmond Hill, Ontario, 35th game of the season. Now has a goal to go along with 2 assists that he had to his credit prior to the start of today's game. Shots on goal here in the second period, just 1-0. Glads, 17-12 for the game. The faceoff will come to the glove side of Keith Kincaid. It's one back to Jeremy Hansel, my player to watch in tonight's game. Into the corner, Jackson Pearson holds the puck. He's pressed up along the wall. Coming over in support is Ryan Cranford and Carson Denemy. A pile up of bodies back beneath the goal line. Nychuk lets it go for Pearson, who flings towards goal. Blocked in front, but Cranford right back on it. Comes loose for the Ghost Pirates. They'll quickly tap it out of the defensive zone, but subsequently turned over to Nychuk. So Nychuk will go D-to-D for Hansel. He tries to dip on his man, but he coughs it up. This might be an odd man rush here for Savannah. They have a man driving to the goal, but Cameron Bull, number 18, never got the puck there. Keaton Pearson shoots through traffic. That one nearly found the net as DeRitter was sliding to his left, well past the near post. 16:40 and counting. Here is Chad Nychuk, number 39. He will join the rush. Carson Denemy receives the pass and pulls the trigger. Blocked before getting to Kincaid, and now a sharp angle try, also stopped by Kincaid. DeRitter was off his angle on that previous sequence, and right there, Keith Kincaid the same. Neither goaltender beaten so far here in the second period. Now it comes loose, a grade A chance, and a save by DeRitter. He stopped Connor Lovey. Meanwhile, Dennis Sasona with the puck straight away. Here is Nas. He shoots. Blocker save by DeRitter. Cleaned up by Furiolo. A stretch feed from Yoder to Galloway, who moves it on the backhand. Stopped by Kincaid. He'll play it out. Sajin taps it along only as far as Topatic. And Topatic can't get it out of the defensive zone. Kept in here by Sajin. Over to the right, Pauliani, who has 13 points in 7 games against the Gladiators head-to-head. Coughs it up. Might be a break. Michael Markazan walks in, one-hands it, and Kincaid stops it as Markazan goes diving into the net. Would have been a sweet goal for Michael Markazan, but Keith Kincaid was able to make the save. A one-handed try for Markazan. It was Michael Marquezan who tied the game for the Gladiators on Thursday night in the third period. What a beautiful snapshot that was over the glove of Dryden McKay. And he nearly gets on the board again. But how long can Keith Kincaid continue this outstanding stretch of goaltending? He's been perfect so far this afternoon. But now the line of Alex Campbell, Joey Cipollone, and Simon Boyko come out to the playing surface. So Pauliani and Cipollone. A tie up at the dot. Zach Ewens, number 7, on defense. To the left of his goaltender. A diagonal pass, tipped by Riley Hughes, into the possession of Pauliani, who is stood up by Jarvis. Meanwhile, that was Campbell, over to the far wing for Boyko. Sent right back by the Ghost Pirates again. A hot goalie indeed in between the pipes right now for Savannah. Right now, Atlanta forced to defend, but the Ghost Pirates don't mind sending the puck out to the neutral zone, where they will get a line change and rifle it in. So now Dylan Carabia will spin it over to the near boards, and Joey Cipollone will pick up a head of speed. Here comes number 71 out of Purchase, New York. His shot goes high over the net, deflects off of the glass. Alex Campbell with it on the outside. He creates time and space. The backdoor feed for Cipollone. It's tipped over his stick. Meanwhile, Cipollone for Campbell. And stick tied up. Meanwhile, another backdoor feed. And fanning on the shot was Boyko. That pass came from the right to the left. Here is Nychuk on the backhand. Score! Atlanta gets on the board. And who was it? Was that Alex Campbell in his debut? I believe it was. All set up by Chad Nychuk and deflected in. No matter who gets the goal, Atlanta is on the board, and it's 2-1 score. Nychuk, and it's tipped home by Campbell. So Alex Campbell in game number 1 with the Gladiators scores goal number 1 with Atlanta, and it's a 2-1 score. This guy's pretty good. He can play. Chad Nychuk again, and we're seeing the impact of players coming from the American Hockey League's Milwaukee Admirals. Glads with snake bitten a little bit up to that point, but you send that line out there, and it's the Milwaukee connection that results in the goal. Nychuk to Campbell to the back of the net, and it's 2-1. So meanwhile, the Ghost Pirates looking to get the goal back. Jeremy Hansel takes a stick up high from Sajin right next to the referee. We play on. Granowitz looks to zip it to the front to Ritter. Positionally sound as the puck pinballed. Blake Murray far corner. So Chad Nychuk, 2 assists in his last 2 games, moves it up ahead. The Ghost Pirates will move it right back out. Keaton Pearson. It's stopped down by Jeremy Hansel inside his own blue line. And here comes the speedy Dominic Marcinkiewicz. Number 96 pulls up, has a man. It's Nychuk. Saved by Kincaid. The puck is loose at the side of the goal. Pearson looking forward. He's triple teamed. And Savannah will barely get it out of their own end. 2-1 is our score if you're just joining us. Alex Campbell in his first game as a Gladiator has gotten Atlanta on the board, and now we've got a fight. Carson Denemy and Logan Drevich drop the mitts. Drevich with a couple of lefts. He looks to throw some shots to the back of the head of Denemy, and he ragdolls him down to the ice. So Logan Drevich looking to turn the tide, and the captain does just that. And he's pumping up the crowd. 6:58 into the second. You know, his brother Tyler hated that one, but loved that one at the same time. Tyler, if you're watching, a warm welcome to you. His brother just dropped the gloves with Carson Denemy, and that was a short one. But credit to Denemy, though, for not backing down against Savannah's captain. And really, Denemy just could never get his arm free to get a couple of shots in. It was Drevich who got the first couple of punches, and then after that, Drevich just grabbed him by the jersey and threw him down to the deck. So with that, we'll go to immediate timeout. Drevich and Denemy to the box, 5 minutes each. We're ready for this fighting.
The Atlanta Gladiators know that nothing fuels our game like a delicious meal
from Grandma's New York Pizza and Pasta. With fresh ingredients and a variety of mouth-watering toppings, Grandma's has something for every fan. Whether you're enjoying a classic pepperoni or trying one of their creative specialty pizzas, you can taste the passion in every single bite. So, next time you're looking to gather with friends or celebrate a win, head to Grandma's New York Pizza and Pasta in Lawrenceville and Sewanee, where great food and team spirit come together. Welcome back to Atlanta Gladiators Hockey. Liam Gotimer here with you. Before the break, we had Carson Denemy and Logan Drevich fight one another, and Drevich tossed him down. But the goal for the Gladiators came at 5:39. Alex Campbell, his first goal as a Gladiator in game number 1. Chad Nychuk got the only assist on the goal, and Atlanta has sliced this deficit straight in half. So Ryan Cranford and Jackson Pearson onto the ice for the Glads. It's 2-1 if you're just joining us. Face-off win back for Derek Topatic. Over to the right wing corner, sent rake wide. Topatic has it. He gets spun around at the half boards. Atlanta here in the offensive zone, but worked out. This might be a 2-on-2 rush for Savannah. Devin Pauliani, number 77, acquired in the offseason in a trade with the Reading Royals as DeRitter. What a save! Drew DeRitter gets over with the glove to make an outstanding denial to prevent Savannah of their third goal. As Kincaid makes a save on the counter. Would love to see a replay. Keith Kincaid made that follow-up stop, but Drew DeRitter with a sensational save on the other end of the ice. Atlanta with 23 shots on goal already today. We'll see if they wind up with north of 40. Both teams very shorthanded. Here's Michael Markazan off of a face-off win. He takes a shoulder, comes loose to the front, now to the outside. Faking the slapper is Jarvis. He walks the line and kept the puck in before sending it into the corner. That one was close, but the linesman was right there and said, no offsides, let's play on. So Yoder and Markazan go to battle behind the Savannah net, and Kincaid makes no mistake sliding over to his left and making the stop. Carson Denemy and Logan Drevich both in the penalty box, 5 minutes each for fighting. Atlanta has scored their first goal of the game. Alex Campbell from Chad Nychuk, 13 from 39. Here's Campbell again, and another glove save made by Kincaid. Alex Campbell, the best player on the ice this afternoon. Not particularly close. He has been everywhere. And just what the doctor ordered for the Glads as Atlanta. Once again, here are the Glads scratches. Brendan Dadema, Easton Armstrong, Christian Hausinger, Cody Sylvester, Patrick Marcinkiewicz, Ethan Hyder, Eric Neely, and Tyler Drevich. And with that, the Gladiators' next shot will be number 25 with 12 minutes to go here in the second. So behind the net, Simon Boyko playing in game number 2 with the Glads. It comes out to the middle. Chad Nychuk will spin it in. So Brandon Sajent behind his own net. He touches the puck and a whistle comes through. And we'll see what comes out of that. .11:51 to go here in the second. Campbell from Nychuk once again for the Glads at 5:39. The faceoff comes outside of the blue line. Blake Murray, the centerman out of Oxbridge, Ontario, takes the faceoff. He wins it back. That's a big one. So Nychuk for Hansel. He'll try to dip on his man up along the right wing side. Sent down deep beneath the goal line. Nychuk keeps it moving down the wall. Sent right back by the Ghost Pirates, but right back into the grasp of Nychuk, who fires a shot from the neutral zone on goal. The puck dropped by the glove hand of Kincaid. At the half boards, Dominic Marcinkiewicz keeps it in. So now into the corner goes Randy Hernandez. He goes up against Zach Ewens, but Nick Granowitz for Savannah. Double teamed by Marcin Kavics and Murray. And now Ewens at center ice will cross in over 2 lines, but it's turned over. Luckily for Savannah, it pinballed right back for Sajin. And after a disjointed sequence for both sides, the Ghost Pirates will get a line change. Some boos from the crowd at Enmarket Arena as the Glads taking their time behind the Savannah net, trying to outlet cleanly out of the defensive zone. They do, but the puck stopped down at the blue line, so Pat Gay will race in, pull up, one-timer, blocked in front. At the point, Devin Pauliani, the forward, shoots. His shot got redirected and goes off of the glass. Jeremy Hansel for Atlanta has the puck on his forehand, has 2 Ghost Pirates over him. Devin Pauliani takes the puck. It comes loose, and a high riser just sent over the net for Pat Gay. That's a dangerous place to leave number 12 wide open. Meanwhile, Keaton Pearson. He weaves at the mid slot over to the left point. Drive comes in, blocked before getting to the Ritter. Hansel tries to move it out quickly, but does so before getting it out, and now Savannah has drawn a penalty. Pat Gay taken down. The Glads will go to the PK exactly halfway through this game. 2-1, Savannah leads, and now they will go to the man advantage. First power play for either side. Here's the penalty. No doubt about it. Jackson Pearson took the skates out from under Pat Gay. That was his second grade A scoring chance of that sequence. So the Gladiators really needed a save, a clear, or a whistle. But unfortunately, the whistle comes in the form of a penalty. So now Atlanta will be shorthanded. With that, let's take another look at our tail of the tape. Savannah's power play, lethal, 22.6%. Atlanta has faced 2 very good power plays over the last few weeks. The South Carolina Stingrays, a South Division opponent, and the Worcester Railers. Atlanta's penalty kill at 77.9%. So here we go. No Ross Armour, who led the league in power play goals at the time of his departure to Europe. So that does leave Savannah's power play definitely in a little bit of flux. They win the faceoff here. So Riley Hughes, who was recently assigned back to the Ghost Pirates from the Charlotte Checkers, a one-timer from the right, missed the net. That was Cameron Bull, number 18, who's on this power play. Puck sent to the goal line, far side half boards, tapped from the bumper to the point. Dennis Asana, who leads all defensemen in points in the ECHL. Shot comes in from the left, blocked down by the Glads. And now Atlanta will look to skate to a loose puck here. Joey Cipollone has his man tied up. That's Sassana. He is all over number 2, who still fights past Cipollone, sends it down the wall, but it doesn't matter because the Gladiators get it clear. 9:15 to go in the second. 50 seconds gone by on this Ghost Pirates power play, the first power play of the game for either side. That's been a positive for Atlanta in this afternoon's game. Staying disciplined up until this point, of course, with Pearson in the box for tripping. So Pauliani will swing it back to the top. Dennis Sassana takes a peek. Right side half boards, Gay, patient with it. Lolly pops it back to the line. Sassana to the left circle. Wrist shot blocked. Pauliani still with it. 13 points in 7 games against the Gladiators this season for Devin Pauliani. Here's Sassana shooting, and a redirect from Hughes. Nearly found its way past the blocker side of DeRitter. Half a minute to go on the power play. The Ghost Pirates can't keep it in at the half boards. That was Logan Drevich, and he smacks his stick against the boards in frustration. The Glads get a shorthanded chance. Kincaid comes up large. Meanwhile, on the rush, here comes Cameron Bull. He shoots, saved by DeRitter. Still with it is Kai Schwint. Savannah dangerous here on the power play. Andrew Jarvis presses his man to the wall, trying to stuff it in his Schwint. No luck. Calling for the puck is Bull to the back door, and DeRitter got his pad over. Big time saves from Drew DeRitter. Now sent all the way down the length of the ice from outside of the red line, and a much needed Sen XL icing for the Glads. Doesn't matter. The Ghost Pirates were pushing, and the Glads fortunate to only be down 1 goal. With that, we'll head to immediate timeout. Atlanta has trimmed this deficit in half. It's 2-1 Savannah.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 37th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank everyone in attendance for your support of ECHL hockey. The ECHL would also like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; AthleticNet, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University.
Welcome back to Atlanta Gladiators hockey. Shortest media timeout I've ever seen. So down at the goal line, quick chance save by DeRitter again. As Savannah really coming on strong here, there's the media timeout. So I'll give that ECHL commercial the time it deserves right now. You're listening and watching Atlanta Gladiators hockey on Flow Hockey and YouTube.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 37th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank everyone in attendance for your support of ECHL hockey. The ECHL would also like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; AthleticNet, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2025 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Hotel Planner, official hotel reservations partner; Howie's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; Prolific One, exclusive secondary ticketing partner; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2025 ECHL Hockey Heritage Weekend. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
Welcome back to Atlanta Gladiators hockey. Liam Gotimer here with you. 7 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the second stanza of play. Atlanta trails Savannah 2-1, but prior to the media timeout, the Glads with a big-time penalty kill, thanks to Drew DeRitter. Meanwhile, Blake Murray with the puck, shoots, and a save made by Kincaid, his 26th of the afternoon, for number 30. Kincaid out of Farmingville, New York, the left-handed catching goaltender, 6'11", 1-0 this season, contracted by the American Hockey League Charlotte Checkers, one of 3 goaltenders contracted by AHL Charlotte for Savannah. No reason for the Ghost Pirates to look for a goaltender at the ECHL level. Not when you've had Kincaid and Cormier. So 7:18 left to go. Off of the face-off, Savannah will execute the high flip. Dominic Smarcinkiewicz stopped it down for the moment. A Glad takes a huge hit to the head. That goes undetected. A heavy collision adjacent to the red line. So we play on. Brandon Sagan, number 8, falls down. The one-timer still off of the stick of Drevich. And what a save made by DeRitter. Drevich still with it. Dropped the mitts with Carson Denemy earlier in the period. A Ghost Pirate falls down up along the left wing side. So that allows Atlanta to take the puck back over here. So skating out of the defensive zone is Derek Topatic. He moves it up north, stopped down by Logan Drevich, and he'll shovel it right back in. So Anthony Furiolo from behind his own net. Can't get it out. Falling down as a Gladiator at the blue line. This allows a chance for Savannah. But Pat Gay missed the backdoor feed. Atlanta really needs to settle things down here. The Ghost Pirates in control. Left dot. Here's a chance. They score. The Ghost Pirates take a 3-1 lead, and you could see that coming from a mile away. No announcer's jinx right there. You could just see Savannah was controlling the play, and eventually one of two things was going to happen. Either they were going to score a goal, which they did, or a penalty. Let's take a look at how it all transpired. DeRitter made the save, couldn't control the rebound. And again, another easy backdoor feed. And Devin Pauliani gets the goal. So Pauliani, unbelievably, 14 points in 8 games against the Gladiators this season. 14 points in 8 games. 3 goals for Savannah, all the same way. Let me just take the puck from here, send it to the front of the net. Hey, it's in. There you go. So the Ghost Pirates up 2 goals after what's been a really solid afternoon offensively for the Glads, but 3 opportunistic tallies for Savannah, despite Atlanta controlling the play. Boyko scores! Simon Boyko gets Atlanta their second goal of the afternoon, and it's 3-2. Now that's a punch right back if I've ever seen one, and Simon Boyko gets his first as a Gladiator. Let's take a look at the replay for those watching on Flow Hockey. I believe that was Michael Markazan who immediately got it to the front. And it was, and Boyko, who had not gotten off of the ice, tips it in. So our score is 3-2, and just like that, Atlanta is back within a goal again. So Pauliani scores at 13:41 for Savannah, his 20th goal of the season, assisted by Connor Lovey. Then, shortly thereafter, the Gladiators score their second goal of the game, and it's courtesy of Simon Boyko. We'll find out in just a moment how close those 2 goals were together. As Kincaid makes another save, sticking the puck aside, we have a delayed penalty here. Cranford lays a hit onto a Ghost Pirate. Let's hope he doesn't go too. It's 2 minutes for hooking. And we'll see who the guilty party is when we come back. It's a 3-2 score. Let's head to another media timeout.
The ECHL believes that hockey is more than a game. It's an opportunity, a chance to connect, a chance to embrace our differences, and a chance to bring our communities together, creating teamwork, memories, and a lasting bond along the way. When it comes to hockey, no matter how it's played, we do it together.
Have you ever watched a hockey game and thought, I could totally do that? Call the game and break down the action? Well, now is your chance to make that thought a reality with a unique and thrilling opportunity on the call with Liam Gotimer. This one-of-a-kind program invites you to step into the broadcast booth with me for an exclusive hands-on experience in the world of sports broadcasting. Whether you're an aspiring broadcaster or a die-hard hockey fan, this is your chance to join in on the fun. Visit AtlanticGladiators.com for more information and how to sign up today. So, Savannah takes a 3-1 lead, and 18 seconds later, Simon Boyko scores his 5th goal of the season, first as a Gladiator, assisted by Michael Markazan, and now Atlanta is on the power play with a chance to tie this hockey game. Evan Noss, 2 minutes for you can't do that. Just kidding. 2 minutes for a hook on Evan Noss. So, the first pairing left-handed defenseman in the penalty box for Savannah. The Ghost Pirates, if you're just joining us, lead 3-2. Puck is down, won by Jackson Pearson. This new look power play unit goes to work. So Topatic around the horn. Alex Campbell, who's at the right circle. He receives the puck from Topatic at the boards. Down to the goal line. Jackson Pearson will keep his feet moving. Pearson hovers right at that half wall. Across the ice, Simon Boyko has it. He goes skate to stick. Floats it for Topatic, who shoots wide of the glove hand. The Gladiators have struggled so mightily on the power play on the road this season. Perhaps an entirely new unit, exactly what the doctor ordered, and Boyko nearly set up the game-tying goal. Boyko still has it. Topatic for Alex Campbell. Campbell dips on his man, leaves the puck off, right dot. The blast from Topatic. Kincaid doesn't know where it is. Campbell stops it down. Here is Alex Campbell, already with a goal in his Gladiator debut. Topatic, rink wide. Boyko has a man, and Campbell instead lets a wrist shot fly and hit the post. Simon Boyko inches away from tying this game, and now the Ghost Pirates get a much-needed clear. 4:15 to go in the second. Now we've got a tie-up. Jackson Pearson involved with the Ghost Pirate. That was Zach Ewens. But play continues on. Blake Murray over to the right wing. Jeremy Hansel on defense will send it in, and the Ghost Pirates get a clear again. Half a minute to go on the power play. So Chad Nychuk will start the up for the second power play unit. He leaves it off for Jeremy Hansel with just 20 more ticks to go on the power play. Ryan Cranford, quick shot. Blockered away by Kincaid. Denemy out of the box after his fight with Logan Drevich. He'll go into the left wing corner, patient with it. Blake Murray calling for it is Nychuk, fakes the slap shot, now takes a wrister, and it's blocked in front for Savannah, who's patient with the puck. They'll go rink wide with it in a defensive zone, and now here's an opportunity for Keaton Pearson as out of the box for the Ghost Pirates comes Evan Noss. So Pearson will backtrack into the neutral zone, now skate in over the attacking line. So Savannah has successfully killed off this power play for the Gladiators. It's still 3-2. So Jeremy Hansel keeps it moving in the trapezoid. Chad Nychuk back for Hansel. Beautiful feed up ahead. Carson Denemy had it tapped away. So now dancing through the defense for Savannah will be number 19, Josh Davies. He leaves it off into the corner. Now to the outside, Sassona. Shooting is Noss from the left point. And another save made by DeRitter, this time with his glove hand. Sassona knocks down the clearing attempt. And he'll float it in on the backhand with 2:35 and counting left to go. If you're just joining us, Atlanta trails 3-2. Pat Gay onto the ice. Getting rough with him is Blake Murray. Nychuk lets it go for Denemy. He's ridden into the corner. Now Ryan Cranford cannot clear. It's stopped by Drevich, but we have a stoppage. We'll see what comes out of this. It wasn't offsides. At least I don't think. Pauliani frustrated, as is Drevich. We'll find out in just a moment. 2:21 to go in the second. Atlanta still down a goal. It was indeed an offsides at the line. I'm about as confused as Devin Pauliani was. So Dennis Sassona. But it's a play that benefits the Gladiators. So Sassona will look to get out. But Connor Galloway took the puck away for the moment, but now quickly worked back for Savannah, who is so dangerous in transition. Wrist shot comes in wide of DeRitter's glove. Sassona, right point. The Glads have to make sure they don't give up a late goal here in the second. They're still in this game, despite being down 2-0 at one point and 3-1 at another point. As we have another stoppage. Puck sent all the way down with 1:43 to go. We'll have another face-off to come. If you're just joining us, here is the recap of the goal scoring in today's game. The first goal was scored at 7:09 of the first period. Andre Anania, his first from Kai Schwint and Pat Gay. Then at 15:47 of the first, Liam Walsh would score his 10th from Zach Ewens and Brandon Sagan. Here in the second at 5:39, Alex Campbell in his Gladiator debut would score goal number 1, assisted by Chad Nychuk. Sandwiched in the middle of Campbell and Boyko's goals would be Devin Pauliani, who scored his 20th of the season. And then Simon Boyko, his 5th goal of the year and first as a Gladiator at 13:58, assisted by Michael Markazan. And that's what brings us to the 3-2 score. Here is Alex Campbell looking to add another goal. He looks to drive past Anania, who shoves him off. Andre Anania turning into a shutdown defenseman right before our very eyes. So Simon Boyko thrown into the corner boards by Zach Ewens, who is pressing him up along the numbers. Now he lets go as Savannah has the puck. This will be a Senexel icing. 61 seconds to go here in the second. Once again, apologies for the Nat sound in Savannah. A lot of technical issues at End Market Arena. Jeremy Hansel from the right point shoots, got redirected before getting to the cage. Gladiator takes a clear-cut cross-check behind the net. That was Simon Boyko, but he gets back up and sets up a scoring opportunity for the Glads. But luckily for Savannah, it pinballs out for Nick Granowitz, who speeds in. He's got a man driving to the net, and a terrific defensive play by Nychuk, who didn't let that puck through. Meanwhile, ladled the other direction. Here is Alex Campbell. He hit the post, but they score! Ryan Cranford ties this game. It's 3-3. Alex Campbell sets up another. He hits the post. The puck drops down, and Ryan Cranford gives the extra effort and makes no mistake. The score is even in Savannah. You want to know what type of hockey player Ryan Cranford is? Watch this goal. Seriously. That's what type of player Ryan Cranford is. Game in and game out, one of the hardest workers on the ice. Makes you proud. Makes you very proud. Here's the goal. Cranford fell down. Campbell hit the post. And Ryan just would not stop his forward trajectory. And he taps it in. Perhaps the officials are taking a look at this goal. This game being broadcasted remote from the Gladiators front office this afternoon. Thank you to everybody joining us on Flow Hockey on YouTube. 33 and a half seconds to go in the second period. Right now, I see a graphic. I do not see the officials, but I would imagine the elongated delay is the officials taking a look at the goal. If Ryan Cranford gets the goal, that's goal number 10 on the season and point number 20. You got to love broadcasting a game remote, am I right? Can't hear the NAT sound, so don't know if there's a video review going on, and not really showing much outside of a graphic. There is a young Ghost Pirate fan. And they say no goal. Well, it was nice to know that they were reviewing a play. And now it's no goal. So Campbell hits the post, Cranford driving the net. And I just don't know how Ryan Cranford is supposed to get out of the way. Won't hear anything from me. I'll be sure to include that in the highlight package so all the fans can take a look and make their own judgment. So we play on. Keaton Pearson goes D to D, sent right back up the side of the Gladiator net. DeRitter makes a save. 26.9 seconds to go in the period. Let's see who the referee is in tonight's game. John Lidner, number 6. The linesman, Quinn Schaefer, Zach Carson. That rounds out the officiating crew. Only one referee. So Devin Pauliani comes in to take the face-off. The Glads had tied the game, but it's not to be. The goal waved off. So Chad Nychuk in the final 20 seconds. Here is Jackson Pearson headmanning a 3-on-2. Quick feed through a tight area for Carson Denemy. He's tied up in the corner. Puck kept in by Hansel in some open space. Nychuk and Kincaid makes a chest save. 10 seconds to go in the period. You remember it was in the final 60 seconds of the second period the last time the Gladiators played the Ghost Pirates, where Atlanta scored the game-winning goal. Brendan Datema, his first professional goal. Atlanta won that afternoon by a final score of 4-3, beat Cooper Black and the Ghost Pirates. But now it's Keith Kincaid. And Kincaid putting forth a vintage performance this afternoon, 31 saves on 33 shots. And the second period has not even come to a close just yet. So Simon Boyko, Joey Cipollone, Alex Campbell, Chad Nychuk, and Jeremy Hansel. Going down as a Gladiator off of the face-off, and we may have a penalty here. Is Kai Schwint going to get nabbed for a trip in the final 6 seconds? It won't be Schwint, but it'll be Keaton Pearson. So the Glads draw a penalty in the final 6 seconds of the period. And who drew the penalty? Alex Campbell again. So let's see if Atlanta can find anything here in the final 6 seconds while on the man advantage. A goal called off for Ryan Cranford. And now a power play to come with Atlanta still in search of knotting this game up. A face-off win, 3 seconds to go. Topatic needs to get it on net. Boyko down to the goal line. The Glads are going to run out of time. A backdoor feed goes off to the side of the net. And that will do it for the second period. Atlanta will be on the power play for 1:54 to start the third. With that, we'll head to another media timeout. Not a media timeout. We'll head to a break. And when we come back, I've got a recap of period number 2. You're listening and watching Atlanta Gladiators Hockey on Flow Hockey and YouTube.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 37th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank everyone in attendance for your support of ECHL hockey. The ECHL would also like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; AthleticNet, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2025 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Hotel Planner, official hotel reservations partner; Howie's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; Prolific One, exclusive secondary ticketing partner; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2025 ECHL Hockey Heritage Weekend. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
Welcome back to Atlanta Gladiators Hockey. Liam Gotimer here with you after 40 minutes of play. Atlanta trails Savannah in the Peach State rivalry game 3-2. Sometimes you just got to slow it down. In that second period, Alex Campbell, in his Gladiator debut at 5:39, scored goal number 1, assisted by Chad Nychuk. That was a terrific play by Nychuk, who picked up the puck in the high slot, slid the puck to the backhand, and then went to the back door. And Alex Campbell was right there to tap it in. Devin Pauliani at 13:40 would score his 20th goal of the season, assisted by Connor Lovey. However, 18 seconds later, Simon Boyko would net his 5th goal of the season, assisted by Michael Markazan. Atlanta was thought to have tied the game late in the second period thanks to Ryan Cranford, but after a video review, the goal was waved off due to goaltender interference. The goaltenders, after 40 minutes, Drew DeRitter for the Glads has made 20 saves on 23 shots, while Keith Kincaid has been excellent for Savannah, denying 31 of 30. We did have a fight in that second period. It was between Carson Denemy and Logan Drevich at 6:58. Drevich standing up for his teammate and was able to get a few shots in on Denemy and then throw him down to the ice after grabbing Denemy by the jersey. The shots on goal in that second period, 17-11 in favor of Atlanta, after a period in which Atlanta outshot Savannah 16-12. It's 33-23 Atlanta for the game. And once again, the third period has not even begun yet. The power play, Savannah is 0 for 1, while Atlanta is 0 for 1. They'll be on the man advantage for 1:54 to start the third period. With that, let's send it to another quick break. And then when we return, I've got third period hockey coming up from End Market Arena.
The Atlanta Gladiators know that to perform at our best, we need to fuel our body the right way, and that's why we love Jason's Deli. With a wide variety of delicious sandwiches, fresh salads, and hearty soups, we can always count on a satisfying meal. The quality ingredients and generous portions keep us energized and ready for action. Whether it's a quick lunch or a hearty dinner, Jason's Deli is the perfect spot for players and fans alike to enjoy great food and stay energized. For meals that power our game, Jason's Deli is our top choice.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 37th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to thank everyone in attendance for your support of ECHL hockey. The ECHL would also like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, exclusive signage provider; AthleticKnit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; Bellevue University, official higher education partner; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2025 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Dash, official mobile auction platform; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Flow Sports, exclusive streaming provider; Hotel Planner, official hotel reservations partner; Howie's Hockey Tape, exclusive hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, exclusive puck provider; Prolific One, exclusive secondary ticketing partner; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider and title sponsor of the 2025 ECHL Hockey Heritage Weekend. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
Have you ever watched a hockey game and thought, I could totally do that? Call the game and break down the action? Well, now is your chance to make that thought a reality with a unique and thrilling opportunity on the call with Liam Gotimer. This one-of-a-kind program invites you to step into the broadcast booth with me for an exclusive hands-on experience in the world of sports broadcasting. Whether you're an aspiring broadcaster or a die-hard hockey fan, this is your chance to join in on the fun. Visit AtlanticGladiators.com for more information on how to sign up today. Warm welcome back to Atlanta Gladiators Hockey. Liam Gotimer here with you. The third period just about to be underway from End Market Arena with Atlanta trailing Savannah by just one goal. It's 3-2. Alex Campbell in his Gladiator debut scored for Atlanta, getting the Gladiators on the board in the second period, making a 2-0 score, a 2-1 game. Devin Pauliani would make it 3-1 Savannah at 13:40, his 20th of the season, assisted by Connor Levy. But at 13:58, just 18 seconds after Pauliani made it a 3-1 game, Simon Boyko would score goal number 5 and goal number 1 in a Gladiator uniform, assisted by Michael Markazan. With that, the third period, moments away from End Market Arena. With that, it's time for our starters, presented by Sen XL. As he's been throughout the first 40 minutes, Drew DeRitter remains in between the pipes. Throughout the first and second periods of play, he made 20 saves on 23 shots. We saw head coach Derek Nesbitt and assistant coach Matt Ginn go with the line of Joey Cipollone, Simon Boyko, and Alex Campbell to open up for both the first and second periods of play, and he does so again. With the Glads on the power play. Jackson Pearson will join that line, but Boyko out there with Campbell and Jackson Pearson. And Derek Topatic behind the net. The Ghost Pirates shorthanded 15 seconds into the third. They'll send it all the way back down, play some keep away from the Gladiators, and it's thrown all the way into the near corner. 25 seconds into the third period. So Derek Topatic, number 28, here he comes. Wears the A on his jersey. Over to the left, Jackson Pearson to the point. Simon Boyko will send it in. Keith Kincaid out of his net for Savannah. 3 players there in the corner. Jackson Pearson skates over to the area. Topatic will keep it in. So Simon Boyko scored his first goal as a Gladiator in the second period. Puts the moves on his man. To the line, Campbell calls for the puck, but instead Topatic lets a wrist shot fly. Stopped by Kincaid. So Jackson Pearson From the left circle to the wall. Now to the top. Topatic keeps it moving. Campbell, quick pass, picked off by Savannah. This might be an odd man rush here, short-handed. But skating back will be Campbell, negating that. And a subsequent block from Derek Topatic sends that puck high over the glass, not a play. So you look at that last sequence, right? Alex Campbell on the power play. Look to center, turned it over, turned back by Savannah. They have a 2-on-1 rush, but who's the first player to get back and make the defensive stop? It's Alex Campbell. Doing it in all three zones, a minute 12 into the third. So Blake Murray, Dominic Marcinkiewicz, and Randy Hernandez for the Gladiators for the defensive zone face-off, controlled by Atlanta. So Chad Nychuk with Jeremy Hansel, the second pairing on defense on the ice for the Glads. So here is Hansel, number 4, my player to watch in today's game. He'll swing it over to the left wing side, 90 seconds into the third. Cranford sees the puck fly away from him and go all the way down the sheet. Ryan Cranford thought to have tied the game in the second period, but his goal called off due to goaltender interference. So Nychuk will look to dip and enter the attacking zone. He does. He'll pirouette from the corner. Hansel shoots, and a save made by Kincaid. Close chance for the Glads. Nychuk to the right side. Hansel down to the goal line as he takes a look. Out of the box comes Pearson, and the Glads pass is closed off in the neutral zone. Atlanta takes it right back. Jeremy Hansel looked to make his way over to the attacking line, but it's retaken here by Savannah and chopped right down deep by the Gladiators. So Zach Ewens up the near boards. Puck dropped back. Logan Drevich, the captain, shoots, and that one nearly got through DeRitter. My, oh my. Here is Connor Galloway. He skates in. The Glads might be offsides here, and the linesman saw it. So we have a stoppage. A lot of stops and starts for the Gladiators and the Ghost Pirates to start this third period. Atlanta unsuccessful on their power play. So now the Glads will look to even strength to find the game-tying tally. I want to know in the YouTube live chat, tell me, who's scoring the game-tying goal? For me, how could you not go with Alex Campbell, right? Already with a goal tonight. Nearly had an assist on Ryan Cranford's goal, in which he hit the post, beating Keith Kincaid cleanly, but not the iron. Alex Campbell in his debut. A goal to go along with 3 shots officially, but I think it's much more than that. So the faceoff will come outside of the blue line. It's won by the Glads. Atlanta will go D to D. That's Carabia for Jarvis, who will send it in. On his horse is Zach Yoder. Michael Markazan lays a shoulder onto Cameron Bull, the former Utah Grizzly. At the red line, number 19, Josh Davies gets there for Savannah. He'll dump it in on the backhand. So Zach Yoder, number 11, up the right wing side. The clearing attempt closed off by Yoder for the moment, but turned right back by Savannah. 3 minutes here into the third. Yoder will go off for a line change. Didn't want to touch that puck. It would have been too many men on the ice. So that allows Savannah to get to it. Here's a diagonal feed for the defense. Nah, shoots, and a save made by DeRitter. So Derek Topatic from the corner. Up the boards it goes. Stopped down at the blue line. Atlanta really having a lot of trouble getting out of the defensive zone here. Topatic will try the near wing again. But again, Nah steps up, shoots from a sharp angle, and nearly finds the net high over DeRitter's glove. But luckily for the Glads, it goes over the cage, and we play on. Sorry for this Nat sound once again. Just keeps dipping in and out and in and out. Calling this game remote. I'm considering just turning it off completely. 16:24 to go in the third. 3-2, Savannah leads. Let's just turn it off completely, shall we? What's the difference? Frustrating for sure, but that's the case when you're calling games remotely, and Savannah with a lot of concerts coming in and out of the building. For me, I physically cannot call the game having it bump in and out like that. Cannot keep focus. And doing it off a computer screen too. Anyway, Joey Cipollone wins the faceoff. Slap shot from Topatic, nearly found the net. So from the left point, it cycled down deep away from Boyko. Here is Derek Topatic. Down into the corner, back beneath the goal line. Boyko moves his feet. Simon Boyko. He will cut to the top. He shoots. It's redirected by Cipollone. Right back into the grasp of the Ghost Pirates, and they'll move out to neutral. In over the attacking line they come. Dropped back past Topatic. Collected at the blue line, and it pinballs around now to DeRitter, and he makes a blocker save. Atlanta will look to exit out of the defensive zone. Joey Cipollone is on it. Here is 71. He's got Campbell and Boyko, and Campbell was only able to kick it with his skate blade over to the near wing intended for Boyko. But the Ghost Pirates get out of trouble there. 4:25 gone by here in the third. There, Chad Nychuk on the ice with Jeremy Hansel. Nychuk has the puck. He will stretch it out. Campbell looked to feed a man over to the right, but again, it's closed off by Savannah, really putting on a defensive clinic here in this third period, not allowing Atlanta much of anything. So Jackson Pearson will chip and chase again. Andre Anania, who scored the first goal of this game, throws a heavy hit onto Carson Denemy, who readjusts his helmet. Denemy also fought Logan Drevich in that second period. So the Glads behind their own net. Nychuk forced to move it quickly. Ryan Cranford comes over to help out in the defensive zone, nearly skated into a loose puck, and he does. So Cranford, deep in the corner here, centers to the front. Pearson was there. Cranford still with it. Out to the top. Shot comes in. Aggressive is Kincaid, moving that puck away with his goal stick. So now out to the middle. At the right point, falling down is a Ghost Pirate, but a lot of time and space. So a teammate comes in and support. Taking a lap around the Gladiator net and out of the front is Pearson. What skating! And DeRitter makes the save. It's still loose in front. Jackson Pearson gets it out. Looks to one-hand it behind the Ghost Pirate defense, but he'll get too much on that one-handed poke check, and it'll go all the way down the ice from outside of the red line. So we have a SNXL icing. I can't do the Nat sound during the play, but when there's no play going on, I can put that back on for you all. Wouldn't be a hockey game if there wasn't some Sweet Caroline being played by Neil Diamond, of course. Right now, it's not dipping out, so we'll keep it. We'll see. So we have a false start on the face-off, so Cameron Bull and Jackson Pearson will do it again. Puck is dropped fairly. Sure. All right. So Dylan Carabia will flip it out. I saw it bouncing in and out again. So we're not doing that Nat sounds. We have another stoppage of play, a hand pass. 14-12 to go here in the third. So the Nat sound comes back up. So Connor Galloway comes out to take the face-off against Brandon Sajin and wins it back. So Topadich will airlift it into the near corner. Andre Anania can't get it out, so Zach Yoder right next to him, and a big bump thrown by Michael Markazan. Moved over to the left wing side. They can't get out cleanly. Connor Galloway makes the tremendous play to stand up in the offensive zone and make it difficult for Savannah to get out of their own end. He got a great chance, but Kincaid was able to extend the blocker. So in the neutral zone, the puck is swung in, 13:40 and counting to go here in regulation time. Shots 36-26, Atlanta for the game. Topadich steps up with his team in search of some offense. Topadich, quick pass over to the left. Zach Yoder was at an odd angle, and his shot didn't get through to the net. So Yoder, right there, the corner. Michael Markazan comes over to help out. It's played out. Galloway goes off for a line change, as does the remainder of that fourth line, sent into the Ghost Pirates zone again. So Keith Kincaid moves the puck over to the left. And the defense for Savannah will make their way up north. Evan Noss walks in, shoots, and just missed wide of the glove. The ricochet pops out for Blake Murray. He'll headman a 3-on-2 rush. Finds the trailer. Marcin Kavik's waiting for the puck at the back door, but Hansel couldn't get it there. Meanwhile, on the counter, Hughes looks to drag around Nychuk. DeRitter comes out to make the save, but we'll see if a penalty is coming up. Beautiful save by Drew DeRitter. It looked as if Riley Hughes perhaps could have gotten hauled down on that play. But I don't believe there is a power play to come. We'll keep it right here at M Market Arena and be right back to Atlanta Gladiators hockey. The fans are getting hyped in Savannah, Georgia. Liam Gotimer here with you for a remote broadcast of this afternoon's game between your Atlanta Gladiators and the Savannah Ghost Pirates. Atlanta trails 3-2 with 12:40 left to go. A wrist shot from center point, missed the net. Jackson Pearson moves it to the far side of the ice, kept in by Zach Ewens, number 7. And Savannah's alternate captain, also my player to watch in today's game. Good defensive work. Dominik's Marcinkiewicz had a lane for Randy Hernandez, but the puck missed him and goes all the way down the sheet. This will be an icing presented by Sen XL. Thank you to everybody joining us on YouTube Live and Flow Sports, as always. Scratches for the Gladiators tonight. No Brendan Datema, Easton Armstrong, Christian Hausinger, Cody Sylvester, Patrick Marcinkiewicz, Ethan Hyder, Eric Neely, Tyler Drevich. It's like half the roster. My goodness. For Savannah, they're without Reese Vitelli, the former Glad number 9, Liam Arnsby, Graham McPhee, and Matt Guzda, the third goaltender. Keith Kincaid in between the pipes for Savannah this afternoon. Drew DeRitter for the Glads. Shots 36-26 Atlanta. Not a lot of offense here in the third. Glad still searching for it. Still within one here. You got to weather the storm in the third period. Savannah loves to utilize the energy from their home crowd to pick up the pace offensively. Not that one goal would put this game away, but it would really put the Glads at a disadvantage. Cutting into the Ghost Pirates. Good defensive play to work that puck loose. So now Joey Cipollone. He'll dip, skate up the left wing. Here's Hernandez with Marcinkiewicz, and what a save by Kincaid. Best chance of the period for the Glads. I'd argue best chance of the game. Even better opportunity than the 2 chances that resulted in the 2 goals. Marcinkiewicz with a one-timer. He got every last inch of it. And Keith Kincaid showing that pedigree off with a beautiful stop. So Joey Cipollone drops the puck off for Simon Boyko. Scores! Simon Boyko with a sharp angle snipe. 2 goals in the game for number 8. It's 3-3. For real this time. No goaltender interference there. Simon Boyko makes no mistake. What a shot. The drop pass from Cipollone and Boyko over the left shoulder of Kincaid. And we're square. Wow. Oh, wow. What a wrist shot. A thing of beauty from the Mississauga, Ontario native and Simon Boyko. His second of the game, his 6th goal of the season, and his 2nd goal as a Gladiator. Simon Boyko is now on hat-trick watch. Just what the doctor ordered for the Glads on their 38th shot of the afternoon. Atlanta has tied the game. Here's Boyko looking for another, and it's backhanded just wide. Sent in front by Cipollone. Savannah really back on their heels now. Tapped back to the defense. Moved up north, over to the right wing side. It's cycled in by Savannah. Out of his cage is DeRitter. He floats it on the forehand over to the far wing. Ryan Cranford looks to fight past his man. But the puck is lifted up over the boards and out of play. 10:45 to go here in the third. You know me, Fuzzy. Please show more enthusiasm, Liam. Thank you. You know me. I'm not enthusiastic at all. I'm a very enthusiastic broadcaster. Very. I don't fake it. I am quite literally that happy when the Gladiators score. It's an exciting time. It'd be nice if they did so again. Especially on the road. Looking to extend this winning streak. Atlanta winning that final game in Worcester and taking down the Greenville Swamp Rabbits on Thursday night. Both by 4-2 final scores. So 10:26 to go here in the third. We play on. Jackson Pearson moves up with the puck. Receives the puck over after a give and go. Centered towards the cage. Waiting at the back door was Hansel. Kincaid didn't know where the puck was. So from the right wing corner, Savannah will get it out. Here comes Nick Granowitz, number 15. He looks to cut to the inside on Nychuk, who shuts him down. Granowitz still with it. Top of the key to the goal line. Ewens looking backdoor like he did in the first period for Savannah. The 2nd goal for the Ghost Pirates. Atlanta takes a big hit right next to the Ghost Pirates bench. That was Ryan Cranford. Draws a cheer from the crowd, but no penalty. We play on at even strength. So Jeremy Hansel, double team, the puck taken away by Drevich. He spins and zips a pass to the left dot, and a save made by DeRitter. Let's head to immediate timeout. 9:36 to go in the third. The Glads have tied the game thanks to Simon Boyko, goal number 2 on the afternoon.
Have you ever watched a hockey game and thought, I could totally do that? Call the game and break down the action? Well, now is your chance to make that thought a reality with a unique and thrilling opportunity on the call with Liam Gotimer. This one-of-a-kind program invites you to step into the broadcast booth with me for an exclusive hands-on experience in the world of sports broadcasting. Whether you're an aspiring broadcaster or a die-hard hockey fan, this is your chance to join in on the fun. Visit AtlanticGladiators.com for more information on how to sign up today.
The ECHL believes that hockey is more than a game. It's an opportunity, a chance to connect, a chance to embrace our differences, and a chance to bring our communities together, creating teamwork, memories, and a lasting bond along the way. When it comes to hockey, no matter how it's played, we do it together.
A warm welcome back to Atlanta Gladiators hockey. If you're just joining us, Atlanta down 3-2 in the third period, but not before Simon Boyko would score his second of the afternoon and 6th goal of the campaign. And the forward acquired from the Rapid City Rush just last week, and brother of former Gladiator goaltender Josh Boyko, scoring 2 massive goals, evening the score at 3 from Savannah, Georgia, as Atlanta looks to win their 3rd game in a row overall, taking on their in-state rivals. So, Joey Cipollone, Simon Boyko, and Alex Campbell onto the ice. But a face-off win for Savannah. Drevich from a sharp angle looked to bank it in off the back of DeRitter. Drevich still with it now. No lane to the cage at the right point, so he'll swing it on the backhand to the line. Puck kept moving down deep. 9:20 left to go here in the third. 3-3 our score sent towards the net. DeRitter makes a save with Jarvis defending in front. That was Rylan Van Unen, who was digging for the puck right at the side of the goal out of Kamloops, British Columbia. So Simon Boyko out of Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, his 24th game of the season overall, his 2nd game as a Gladiator. Had some chances in his Gladiator debut on Thursday night against the Swamp Rapids. Did not score. But in talking to assistant coach Matt Ginn prior to the game, I asked him about Boyko and what went into the decision on trying to pick him up. He says he's got one heck of a shot. And yeah, he does. Kicked out of the dot is Devin Pauliani, I believe, and he is. It was not Blake Murray who was kicked out. It was Pauliani. So Murray comes in to take a faceoff against Riley Hughes in the defensive zone. An advantage for the Glads in the dot. Let's see if they can win the puck and possession. Murray wins it to the side, and the Ghost Pirates keep it into the attacking zone. So rolled down deep. Devin Pauliani, number 77, at the goal line. To the point. Here is Zach Ewens. Goes skate to stick, but it's blocked. And here come the Glads. Randy Hernandez with a step. He tries to turn to his backhand, and it's tipped wide of the net. Randy Hernandez had a step, but Ewens got back. That's why he was my player to watch. So Savannah on the counter. Quick pass from Hughes over to the right wing side. It missed again. Blake Murray all over his man. He centers, intended for Dominic Smarcinkiewicz, just past his reach. So here come the Ghost Pirates as they enter in over the attacking line. 8:33 to go. They look to go D to D, but again, Atlanta aggressive atop of the zone. This time, Dominic Smarcinkiewicz getting in the passing lane and subsequently sending the puck all the way down. Meanwhile, Anania over to the right, driving down and letting a backhander fly as the Ghost Pirate forward, and DeRitter gets down to make a butterfly save. So now, Viriolo drops it back. Quick stretch pass through the middle. Atlanta's Jackson Pearson for Cranford, pad save made. The rebound went past Denemy. Another quick shot towards the net, and it gets redirected out of play. 7:59 to go in the third. It's 3-3. Atlanta has tied the score. Simon Boyko with 2 goals. Atlanta now with 40 shots on goal officially in this afternoon's game. So the goal for Boyko comes at 8:41. His 6th goal of the season overall, his 2nd as a Gladiator, and his 2nd of the afternoon. Assisted by Joey Cipollone and Alex Campbell. So Alex Campbell in his Gladiator debut with a goal and an assist. Simon Boyko with 2 goals. Michael Markazan with an assist. Chad Nychuk with a helper as well. And the Gladiators, without Eric Neely, without Cody Sylvester, without the tremendous first-year pro in Easton Armstrong, still showing up offensively on the road. You love to see it. So 7:40 left to go. Here come the Glads. Topatic. Quick pass. No icing here as Atlanta gets a successful redirect into the Savannah end. Kincaid moves it calmly, cleanly out of the zone for Savannah, but retaken by the Glads and whipped right back in. 7:25 to go. The Ghost Pirates behind their own net. Logan Drevich, the captain. He dips, cuts to the outside, still with the puck. Evan Noss picks it up, attempts the between-the-legs feed, but it was a blind pass. Markazan lays a check, and Markazan is given a penalty. Such a great sequence for the Gladiators. Logan Drevich goes absolutely flying off of a clean shoulder check from Michael Markazan, and it's a 2-minute minor penalty. All right, so Atlanta will be shorthanded here. The Ghost Pirates go to the power play, and here's a great look at our tail of the tape. Savannah's power play, lethal. There's the hit on Markazan. Drevich went down like a ton of bricks. So let's do it. Gut check time for the Glads. Draw one back for the Ghost Pirates, but far too clean, so we'll do it again. As the linesman in the far dot calls the 2 centermen right back into the circle. The Ghost Pirates on the power play today, 0 for 1. Michael Markazan, a 2-minute minor for boarding, taken at 12:48, currently sitting in the sin bin. So Riley Hughes against Joey Cipollone, biggest face-off of the game. The linesman telling everybody in the vicinity to exercise some patience. And another false start on the faceoff. Cipollone just skates away and says, I'm not doing this, Alex. Alex Campbell, come in, take the faceoff. If Alex Campbell's debut has shown us anything, he'll win this faceoff clean. It's a tie-up. We'll take that. And the Glads have the puck, and Dylan Carabia gets a clear. Very nice. So once again, 2 minutes for boarding on Michael Markazan, the second power play of the afternoon for the Ghost Pirates. So Savannah skating from right to left, wearing their Publix Family Fun Day jerseys here on a Sunday afternoon. Out at the center ice red line, Devin Pauliani moved it over to the right. Subsequently sent out to the neutral zone, now to the defensive zone of the Ghost Pirates. They'll have to come up another 200 feet, 35 seconds into the power play. As they enter in over the attacking line, the Glads scoop it up in their own zone. Chad Nychuk creates some time and space and sends a backhand feed up. Denemy shorthanded. Glove save made by Kincaid. Carson Denemy with a tremendous chance. And who was it? Chad Nychuk. Had his head up, moved the puck quickly, and it found Denemy. Nearly found the net. As we play on, taking a lap behind the Gladiator net are the Ghost Pirates. They have 52 seconds of power play time left to work with, but Derek Topatic wins a board battle and another clear. So the puck right next to Keith Kincaid. He drops it off for his defense, and they'll begin their approach. Brandon Sagan leaves the puck behind, so here is Joey Cipollone shorthanded. He'll flip it in on net, gloved down by Kincaid, who gets all the way down to make no mistake and stop the puck. Really nice job by Joey Cipollone and the Glads to not only get that puck on net, but force Keith Kincaid to freeze it. So now Savannah will have to win a faceoff, skate 200 feet, get set up, and score a goal to score on the power play. And they'll have to do that in 35 seconds. Easier said than done. A faceoff win here for Joey Cipollone can really put Atlanta in great position to return to even strength with this game still tied. But Cipollone loses it because the announcer says that if he won it, it would be a good thing. Announcers jinx, all that. Check out my wonderful announcers jinx on the Greenville Swamp Rabbits on our social media channels. Here comes Savannah looking to go coast to coast. They have the puck. Settle for it behind the net. Now with it at the left point, Evan Noss, number 26, who fought Caleb Lawrence in last night's game. A diagonal feed over to the top of the right circle, back for Noss. He's got a lane to the net, drag shoots, and DeRitter gets down to make a save. The puck gets redirected out of play with 7 ticks left to go on the Ghost Pirates power play. Josh Davies heads off. Cipollone heads off for the Gladiators as well. A near sold-out crowd at Enmarket Arena in Savannah, Georgia. Has to be a great atmosphere. Always is. Big draw here. Jackson Pearson cannot win it. It's controlled by Savannah with 5 seconds to go on the power play. Arista whistles wide of DeRitter, and it's thrown to the back door again. DeRitter was down, but luckily this time it does not go in. It's that backdoor Hail Mary heave from the Ghost Pirates. Shooting from the high slot is Jackson Pearson, redirected and stopped by Kincaid. The Glads with the puck behind the net. Rolled around to the near point. Jeremy Hansel with it. Forces it down deep, intended for Ryan Cranford, who fights his way to the puck. Cranford backhands it beneath the goal line. Jackson Pearson lets it go for Cranford, who fights his way down the wall. He's double teamed. Pearson takes a shove, but still in possession of the puck. Jackson Pearson keeps the cycle going. Cranford getting all crunched up behind the Ghost Pirates net, but he does a great job to keep it in. Cranford still with it. Far corner. The Ghost Pirates going to get tired eventually, but now Savannah will barely squeak past the line. Carson Denemy gets physical with the Ghost Pirate right there, exiting the defensive zone. So the Glads send it in, get a line change with 4:12 to go here in the third. If you're just joining us, Atlanta and Savannah tied 3-3. The Glads have tied this hockey game in the third period thanks to Simon Boyko, number 8. So the Glads in the defensive zone. Here they come. Blake Murray looks to speed his way to the puck. He gets there. One hands it to himself. Alex Campbell shoots, and he tries to put it high. Blocker side on Kincaid and did not miss by much. Meanwhile, Savannah, the drag, and it's shut off by Furiolo. Tremendous defensive play by Anthony Furiolo, but kept in by the Ghost Pirates. A snapshot from the wall misses DeRitter. Kept in by Connor Lovey. He'll throw it in down the boards behind the Gladiator net. Lovey takes a slapper as it comes off of the boards. DeRitter comes out, makes a glove save with Pat Gay right next to him, Anthony Furiolo, warding him off. Well, let's go to a media timeout. Atlanta and Savannah tied at 3. One final commercial break here in the third period.
The ECHL believes that hockey is more than a game. It's an opportunity, a chance to connect, a chance to embrace our differences, and a chance to bring our communities together, creating teamwork, memories, and a lasting bond along the way. When it comes to hockey, no matter how it's played, we do it together.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
A warm welcome back to Atlanta Gladiators hockey. Liam Gotimer here with you on Flow Sports and YouTube Live. Atlanta and Savannah in a tight game. It's 3-3. Why is it 3-3? Well, that's thanks to Simon Boyko, who has scored his second goal as a Gladiator, second goal of the game, and his 5th and 6th goals of the season to help bring Atlanta back in this one as we head towards the tail end of regulation. So Connor Galloway, Simon Boyko on the ice. A little bit of line switches from head coach Derek Nesbitt with 3:25 to go. Face-off won by Galloway, but controlled by Savannah. Atlanta can't get it out, thrown towards the net, blocked down, and immediately moved up to the forwards. So Michael Marquezan, who tied the game in the third period against Greenville on February the 13th, He sends it in, goes hard on the Ghost Pirate defense, never afraid to lay his body, but the puck worked out by Walsh and the Ghost Pirates. Nas shoots from the mid-slot, and it missed the Ritter's blocker. Atlanta needs to be careful here in the final 2:55. Right circle. Savannah looks to get set up with a lot of time and space. DeRitter stays glued over to that far post, and the puck comes out. Connor Galloway looks to take the puck away from Savannah, who sets up shop in their own zone. Now comes in over the attacking line. Maneuvered in by Walsh. Laying a check to the back is Michael Marquezan. Puck in the far corner. Atlanta still defending here with 2.5 minutes left to go. So Hansel out of Coquitlam, British Columbia. Moves it over to the near wing. Carson Denemy and Ryan Cranford both in on it. Puck rolled around past Pearson. Pearson with it now, rink wide. Sauced over for Hansel, who knocks it down after it got stopped in his skates. He leaves it off for Nychuk. Nychuk moves in around the net. Has the puck on the backhand. Chad Nychuk. The blast from Hansel and a toe save made by Kincaid. Under 2 minutes to go. 1:55 left to play. The Gladiators all over the Ghost Pirates here in Savannah's end. Hansel came close on that last chance. Drops it off for Nychuk. He's hit without the puck. Still stays with it. Drives down the right wing wall. Sent around to the far side. Pearson, top of the key. Looks for a lane. Lets it fly. And Kincaid makes the catch through traffic. And now some pushing and shoving. Ryan Cranford getting into it with Nick Granowitz. No reason to take a penalty right now. 94 seconds to go in this afternoon's game. Will we have overtime? We'll see. If we go to overtime, it'll be a 7-minute 3-on-3. And if neither team scores, we'll go to the breakaway sessions, the shootout. Savannah, fun fact, has not played in a shootout this season. Had a chance to do so last night in Greenville at the Bon Secours Wellness Arena. But Liam Walsh called game inside the opening minute. Will we have OT again as we have some sunlight coming through Enmarket Arena? Love it. Love it. That's really beautiful. Not something you see. So some from the right wing corner off of a face-off win for Savannah. They move it only as far as the neutral zone. It's the line of Joey Cipollone, Blake Murray, and Alex Campbell on the ice. Head coach Derek Nesbitt pushing all his cards forward. Looking for the game winner. There's nothing more frustrating for a head coach when you play a solid game against a divisional opponent, but you hand them a point in the process. Atlanta trying to end this one on the road in the final 60 seconds, but now they have to defend. At the point, Connor Lovey keeps it in. Sent down deep. 55 seconds left to go. That line still stuck in the defensive zone. Lovey waiting for the one-timer. It never gets there. Now back out to the top. DeRitter slides over to his left. Makes a save as a Ghost Pirate goes sliding. Savannah still with the puck here. Lovey can't keep it in at the line. So he's forced back to the neutral zone in the final 32 seconds. Murray calls for a change. He's going to get one. But the puck is sent in by Pearson. He goes off for a line change. So Dylan Carabia in the defensive zone at the far half boards. Moves it quickly. Here come the Glads with speed out through center. It's a 3-on-3 rush. Denemy looking across. Picked off. 13 seconds left to go. 3-on-2 Savannah. Gay to the front. A backhander just missed. Meanwhile, it comes out for the Glads. Jackson Pearson, a 2-on-2. He tries to fight through his man up along the left wing. It goes all the way down behind Kincaid, and that does it. We're going to overtime in Savannah this afternoon. So Savannah went to overtime last night against Greenville. Liam Walsh won the game. And now they will go to overtime again. Each team has gained a point. Atlanta now with 49 points. Savannah with 47. So Savannah will not catch the Gladiators in the South Division standings, at least this afternoon. Atlanta earning themselves a point, kept themselves away from Savannah for the moment. And really heading into back-to-back games with the Orlando Solar Bears on the road at the Kia Center, a place and a team in which the Gladiators have played some good hockey this season. Atlanta needs this second point. It'll be good that they got one if they fall short. But this is a game where Atlanta is going to rue the day if they do not get that second point. They need it. Because when you look back at the end of the season, you look back at games like this. If we had just gained that extra point in overtime, would we be in a playoff spot right now? And Atlanta doesn't want to look back and say, what if? So this OT means a lot. We're just moments away from the start of the extra session. With puck drop imminent, we're also moments away from finding out who our SenXL starters are in overtime. What I can tell you is Drew DeRitter and Keith Kincaid will be in between the pipes to start this extra session. For the Glads, they'll skate from right to left, and they'll open up with Joey Cipollone, Chad Nychuk, who I believe is Alex Campbell. For Savannah, they have Evan Noss, Dennis Sasana, and Devin Pauliani. Possession means everything. Those were your starters presented by SenXL, and the Glads take possession. Joey Cipollone wins the draw. So Chad Nychuk, he will stand like a statue in the trapezoid. Here comes number 39. Nychuk with 2 assists in 2 games since returning from the American Hockey League. He receives the puck off of a pass from Cipollone. Nychuk with it. He holds it and nearly stuffs it in adjacent to the glove hand of Kincaid. But Keith Kincaid makes the save, and now Savannah with the puck. So Dennis Sasana walks in over the attacking line. Patient with the puck is Sasana. Does not like what he sees at all. So he will backtrack into the neutral zone, now into his defensive zone. The Glads get a line change, but now Savannah will work their way up with speed. They try to cut all the way in. Pat Gay will pirouette at the right wing corner. Look to the top. Campbell took a slash, no call. So Gay still with it. To the blue line. Sasana goes off for a line change. Of course, Savannah without Nate Staios and Will Rydell, both signed overseas. Ross Armour also departing the club, but still dangerous offensively. Pat Gay with it. Playing some keep away right now are the Ghost Pirates, but it's turned over. Atlanta might have numbers. Derek Topatic holds, cuts to the right, sends it to the net, and it's redirected on goal. Kincaid makes a stop. 40 to go in OT, a minute 20 gone by. Murray moves it up quickly. Turning is Topatic. Up along the left side boards. Now straight away at the line. Hernandez, one-timer. Topatic denied by Kincaid. What a save. Beautiful give and go from Topatic and Hernandez. And Topatic got every last inch of that one-timer. Kincaid stretched out and maybe got a piece of that with his helmet. Meanwhile, here comes Savannah. They'll skate in over the attacking line. The Glads need to apply the pressure here. They might be able to take the puck away. Jackson Pearson does just that, but Drevich skates past him. He looked back to the line, but nobody there for the Ghost Pirates. So Zach Ewens, number 7. My player to watch in this afternoon's game finds Nick Granowitz, number 15. 2 minutes, 5 seconds gone by in the overtime. Quick shot saved by DeRitter, and he covers. DeRitter comes out, shuts down the angle, lets loose a small rebound, and freezes in a big-time moment. If you're just joining us, we've got bonus hockey from Enmarket Arena, 3-3 our score. Alex Campbell scoring in his Gladiator debut. Simon Boyko with 2 tallies throughout regulation time. The final coming in the 3rd period. Atlanta and Savannah now in overtime. Atlanta was down 2-0 at one point in this game and 3-1. They have raced back to tie this game. So the Ghost Pirates still with it off of a face-off win. In their own zone, this is Brandon Sagan, number 8. The forward, recently acquired by the Indy Fuel, from the Indy Fuel, I should say. The Ghost Pirates out through center. Dennis Sasana leads all defensemen in points, and DeRitter says no that time. Dennis Sasana, the dangerous blue liner, and DeRitter dove out. Got to watch out for Dennis Sasana. 44 points from the back end entering today's game. Out of North Providence, Rhode Island. Contracted by the Charlotte Checkers. One of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players dressing for Savannah tonight. Even being shorthanded that are either contracted by the Florida Panthers of the NHL or the Charlotte Checkers of the AHL. So 2:35 gone by here in bonus hockey. Who will be the overtime hero for the Glads? I want to know. Let me know in the YouTube live chat. You get major props from me if you can guess it correctly. I'll take Alex Campbell, who's on the ice right now with Joey Cipollone. Big face-off in the D zone for Cipollone. And he wins it back cleanly. Joey Cipollone, a national champion with Quinnipiac, knows how to play in big moments. Here is Chad Nychuk for Campbell on the backhand, stopped by Kincaid. Campbell still with it, centers to the front. Nychuk fanned on it. Nychuk trying to fight for the puck, and he takes a stick up high, and that's a penalty on Savannah. And now Nychuk gets up, throws a shot onto Pauliani, who barks at number 39, perhaps saying that the Gladiator defender sold that penalty. But the referee was right there, stuck his arm up in the air and called the penalty down. There's the opportunity for Nychuk, set up by Cipollone. And then Nychuk clearly took a stick up high from Pauliani. Now the question is, was there blood? So the Glads to the power play. And Simon Boyko with a chance to secure the hat trick and the game-winning goal. Oh, baby, here we go. Here we go. Savannah on the penalty kill. The Glads to the power play in overtime. It'll be a 4-on-3 power play for Atlanta. I believe there's been a timeout taken by the Ghost Pirates. So we'll keep it here at Enmarket Arena. With that, here's a great time to congratulate number 33, Michael Marcuson, who played in his 100th game as a Gladiator in Atlanta's final game in Worcester. Congratulations, Marshy. Really a terrific guy and brings it all to the table for the Glads. He'll drop the gloves. He'll score goals. And the first 100 games on what is hopefully continued success for number 33. Here are the South Division standings, not updated. Atlanta has earned a point. Savannah has earned a point. So Atlanta with 49 points heading into back-to-back meetings with the Orlando Solar Bears, trying to make it 50 with an overtime game-winning goal here. And the Ghost Pirates with 47 points. So here we go, the Glads to the power play. It'll be just 2 minutes, no blood drawn from Nychuk. But 2 minutes could be all Atlanta needs to win this game. Face-off controlled by Savannah, that's massive. And now the Ghost Pirates will skate out with speed. Here's Savannah shorthanded as he tries to dance through everybody. The last line of defense outside of the goaltender was Nychuk. The Ghost Pirates still with it shorthanded. Finally, Alex Campbell comes over, but he can't get possession. The Ghost Pirates so aggressive here. 25 seconds gone by on the power play. Finally, Atlanta will begin their approach. If you're just joining us, Atlanta and Savannah tied 3-3 in OT. The Glads on the power play. The puck forced past Nychuk. Might be a shorthanded breakaway for Savannah. And DeRitter with his stick gloves it down and gets a freeze. Real nice job by Drew DeRitter there. Savannah, uber aggressive on this penalty kill. They don't even want to allow Atlanta to get set up trying to win the game before then. Doesn't matter that you're a man short. .123 on the power play, left to play, 3:29 to go in OT. Savannah has not played in a shootout game all season. Here is Jeremy Hansel, my player to watch in today's game. To the left wing side, Jackson Pearson weaves at the blue line, but it's poke checked away. If he entered into the attacking zone, it would have been offsides. So Hansel will try to re-enter. The defenseman drops it back over to the left point. Puck moved quickly to Jackson Pearson, the second-year pro. Straight away, Blake Murray already with an overtime winner this season. The blast from Hansel blocked in front by the Ghost Pirates, and all the way up, it hits the scoreboard. So as a result, Savannah floated it up on the backhand from the defensive zone. It hits the scoreboard, and that will move the faceoff back into the offensive zone for the Gladiators. A massive play, and one that you really don't see at Gas South Arena a lot. Well, because we don't have one of those. big scoreboards. But huge for Atlanta, who can get another unit on. Their next shot, that meaning the Gladiators, will be number 50 on the afternoon. Keith Kincaid must be tired in between the pipes. Savannah has thrown 37 shots at Drew DeRitter. A false start on the faceoff, so we'll do it again. Jackson Pearson has a word for the linesman. Now skates back into the dot. So, Pearson against Walsh. Huge faceoff for Jackson Pearson. He's got Cranford to his left. We have another false start on the faceoff. Pearson kicked out. So now Murray will come in to take the faceoff. Pearson still barking at the backside linesman. Now the linesman drops the puck. Fairly, let's play on. It's a tie-up. Both teams still searching for possession, and the Gladiators come away with it. So straight away, Atlanta has it. Jeremy Hansel to the left dot. Murray back for Hansel. Murray, top of the left circle. Hansel again. Straight away over to the right. He switches places with Pearson. Murray drops it back. Pearson keeps it moving. Hansel looking for a lane. Doesn't have one. Murray back for Hansel. Is one-timer. Not taken. Pearson, right dot. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Jackson Pearson, top of the key. Blake Murray down deep. Rink wide. Intended for Hansel. And it took a tip out of the zone. 10 seconds to go. Jackson Pearson skates right back in. Drops it back for Murray. Quick pass over to the right. Redirected by Ewens. Puck still in the far corner. 2:10 to go in OT. Ryan Cranford with it. Down the boards, he'll send it. The one-timer from Cranford, save, rebound, and Kincaid again. His 50th stop, or excuse me, his 47th stop. The 50th shot of the game for the Gladiators. He just throws caution to the wind, dives right on top of it. Murray was there, but Kincaid, as he's done all night, coming up large for his team. The Gladiators' power play over. And due to the whistle, I believe we'll return to 3-on-3 hockey. Exactly 5 minutes into the overtime. It would be over if we were playing at the NHL level. But here in the ECHL, 7-minute 3-on-3. Hoping to reduce the number of shootouts. That's worked in the case of the Savannah Ghost Pirates. No shootouts this season. So a face-off win for the Glads. That's a massive one. Topatic out onto the ice with Randy Hernandez and Carson Denemy. So Denemy will drift into the corners. Going sliding down to the ice was Randy Hernandez. That will allow Savannah to work out. They might have numbers. But luckily, it's Hernandez coming back to defend, the fastest player on the ice for either team. So meanwhile, Topatic at the red line sends it up ahead for Hernandez. It's a bouncing puck collected by Denemy. He'll drive down the right wall. He'll pirouette, pull up at the goal line. Now at the far side dot. Denemy had it poke checked away. Now has it back. Shoots and a lower body save made by Kincaid. That's number 52. The most shots on goal the Gladiators have had in a single game all season, bar none. 52 coming here today on February the 16th. How many shots will it take to find the game-winning goal? Savannah's next will be their 38th. Closing in on 100 combined shots on goal between each team. So Joey Cipollone and Devin Pauliani. Pauliani out of the box. He's well rested. He loves to play against the Gladiators. A false start on the face-off again. And now it's dropped. Cipollone can't win it back. So now the Ghost Pirates with a chance to win the game. Pat Gay, number 12. The undersized forward finds a man dancing through the defense. Save to Ritter with the right pad. Here comes Nychuk. He'll float it ahead looking for Campbell. But again, it's turned back by Savannah. Would have been a breakaway for Alex Campbell to win the game. That one was close. Campbell has it back, and it's a 2-on-1. Alex Campbell, the newest Glad, with the puck over for Nychuk. Back for Campbell, blocked by Savannah. Now the Ghost Pirates will have a 2-on-1. Pauliani for the win! To the back door! Score! Devin Pauliani, the game-winning goal. Savannah wins 4-3 in overtime. And that'll do it. With 45 seconds to go in OT, Savannah wins. Unbelievable. It's that backdoor feed. Every single goal for Savannah has been the same. And the overtime game winner, no different. Atlanta loses 4-3 in overtime. And another heartbreaking defeat for the Glads. Their winning streak comes to an end. And Atlanta will turn the page to tomorrow when they take on the Orlando Solar Bears. So Savannah, in the win, improves to 23-23, 2-0. They now have 48 points, while the Glads in the overtime loss fall to 21-22, 5-2. They now have 49 points in the South Division standings. The Glads really did play a nice game this afternoon, but Savannah truly opportunistic at every single chance that they had to find the back of the net. And they win the game by a final score of 4-3. Real nice job by the Gladiators to fight and make sure that they get a point. But as I touched on prior to the overtime, this is a game where Atlanta really wanted to get that second point and make that push in the South Division standings as they take on the Solar Bears for 2 straight games coming up starting tomorrow afternoon at noon. The Glads put 52 shots on net against Keith Kincaid, but it's not enough to win the hockey game as once again Atlanta loses. Savannah comes ever closer to the Gladiators in the South Division standings. A valiant effort for Atlanta, but they fall just short this afternoon against Savannah. With that, let's recap today's game. Andre Anania scored the first goal of the game at 7:09, assisted by Kai Schwint and Pat Gay. Savannah would add another at 15:47. Liam Walsh, his 10th, from Zach Ewens and Brandon Sagan. At 5:39 of the second period, Alex Campbell, in his Gladiator debut, would score goal number 1, assisted by Chad Nychuk. That made it a 2-1 score. Savannah would make it 3-1. Shortly thereafter, Devin Pauliani, his 20th, assisted by Connor Lovey and Pat Gay. So a 3-1 score was turned into a 3-2 score just 18 seconds later when Simon Boyko, in his second game as a Gladiator, would score number 5 on the season, assisted by Michael Markazan. Then at 8:41 of the third period, Simon Boyko would score the only goal of the final frame, his 6th goal of the season, his 2nd goal of the afternoon, assisted by Joey Cipollone and Alex Campbell. In the overtime, it would be a back-and-forth, thrilling OT that would end at 6:15. The goal officially goes to Pat Gay, his 12th goal of the season for number 12, assisted by Devin Pauliani. In the loss, Drew DeRitter makes 35 saves on 39 shots. 4 goals allowed, including the overtime game-winning goal to Pat Gay. In the victory, Keith Kincaid earned it. He stopped 49 of 52 in the win for Savannah. The power plays, Atlanta was 0 for 3 on the man advantage, while Savannah was 0 for 2. There was one fight in today's game. It was between Logan Drevich, Savannah's captain, and Carson Denemy. That came in the second period. Once again, for the final time, Atlanta loses by a final score of 4-3. The Ghost Pirates, with the victory for one last time, improves to 23-23, 2-0. They now have 48 points. They earned their 13th victory on home ice, while the Gladiators in defeat fall to 21-22, 5-2. They earn a point in the overtime defeat. They now have 49 points in the South Division standings. The Gladiators fall to 8-11, 3-0 on the road. With that, this concludes this afternoon's edition of Atlanta Gladiators Hockey. My name is Liam Gotimer. Thank you so much for joining me on Flow Hockey and YouTube. Until next time, which is tomorrow afternoon at 11:30 in the morning, stay safe, stay well, and as always, go Glads. We'll talk next time